Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, well, not after what Chris said, but
What is this? 41?
41.
All right.
41.
Welcome back to episode 41 of Failure at its finest hour.
It's really episode 41.
Yeah.
Shout out to the YouTube. You can see Aaron and I in absolute shambles.
Down horrendous.
I am in GR this weekend. We are currently shirtless. Not really, but
We got the
wanna
top down a
see
little
some
bit.
soft titties and some belly rolls and some stinky fucking assholes. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. We smell like garbage, dude. Like you said earlier,
There's
deep
a whole
fried
lot of mayonnaise mayhem going on over there.
deep fried garbage over here. It's terrible.
Smells like transmission fluid and green olives in here.
Yeah.
Smell like onions.
What did I say? What was the first one I said? Onions and fuck, I can't remember. We were just
Yeah, you do smell like onions.
We were-
I can't remember.
we were spewing back and forth the smell likes earlier, and it was hilarious. But
well,
yeah,
cheers to that, boys.
yeah, we are. Aaron and I are in person. I came to GR this weekend. I have like online extended training for work. Don't need to be in a Marquette at all, so I came for the weekend. Just saying off air that I should never have came. So actually, story time. So I came on Friday, or I thought I was. So I left work on Friday, and I started to head to GR, and I got 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours in.
Oh, halfway.
About halfway. I was almost to the bridge, about 15 miles from the bridge. And my car, my Volkswagen Tiguan that I fucking hate, that I only have like a couple, probably another year left of payments or less. And after that, I don't know if I'm going to just drive it off the bridge.
One, dude.
Or
motherfucking car.
Jesus Christ, it's pissed me off. And I'm sure Molly's pissed too. And she's going to listen to this and be like, yeah, I fucking hate that car. Well, I'm 15 minutes to the bridge and it sputters when I try to accelerate. And this was a problem that I had in the past where I actually had to get it fixed, go to the shop, got fixed, paid a hefty bill to get that fixed. And first time in like a really long time, like 18 months that it sputtered. So I'm thinking I'm about to hit the freeway. I'm going to be going fucking 80, 75, 80. Don't have to go that fast on the freeway, but I'm about to hit the freeway. I was like, I'm just going to turn around. Fuck that. I'm not going to break down on the freeway. So I turned around, had it in my head that I wasn't coming this weekend. I was so fucking pissed. I got home. I was just gonna take the L, be like, all right, I'm not going to GR, I guess. And then Molly and I talked, and she let me take her car, like the angel she is. So she's listening. I already told her how much I appreciate her letting me take the car. And here's the thing. So I didn't leave my your listener might be thinking
it's in the impound right now, but I will have it back tomorrow.
Molly's walking to work every day, 20 miles one way. So
uphill both.
Yeah.
He's got my bike. She's got my cross country.
She's doing fine.
Snowshoes.
No, so the thing that pissed me off was that again, my car, it did it. I think it happened twice in like 1 mile or 2 miles. It happened twice, and I was like, oh my God, just made the rash decision to turn around. So I drive the same distance back to Marquette, no problems. I'm passing people on Scenic stretch. I'm going 70, testing it out, accelerating. Nothing happened. Didn't sputter at all. I get home. I'm even more mad because I had to turn around. So I tell her that was in the conversation that I was like, Molly, I hope you know that, if my car was in serious damage, I wouldn't allow you to let me take your car because I wouldn't have you in that situation to drive like,
So rumble strips the whole way.
Right. So I knew that my car was fine, and it has been. She's been taking it all weekend, and she said it's okay. It's fine. Nothing is going wrong. So I'm glad about that. I mean, she still has a couple more days with it. Knocking on wood. Hopefully it's fine.
I mean, I rolled hers over, but
yeah, I got sideswiped then on the way down. Just kidding. So then on Saturday morning I left, and it is now Sunday night, and once again I feel like a bag of dicks and smell like one too.
Oh my God.
What are you heading there tomorrow then, or what?
No, probably Tuesday because I don't work Mondays. Aaron will have to work tomorrow, so I'm probably just gonna chill here.
I'm gonna try and sneak out for a half day, but I got a load of shit to do. I know that, so I didn't even think about that. But anyways, yeah. So last night, Tony gets in. man, it just sound. When you tell the story out loud, it sounds worse.
Yeah.
Got here, hung out for a little bit, started drinking by 1 p.m.
It was new, I think.
1 p.m. had a couple of White Claws, casual. It was my roommate Gabriel's birthday. We go bowling. There's 5 of us. We went through 5 pitchers of beer. Ubered back to the apartment.
Good call.
Went to the Griffins game, Grand Rapids Griffins game.
Shout out Dominic Shine.
Yeah, Dominic Shine was
Go
playing.
Cats, go.
Tony was in rare form, I'd say. Rare form. Got to cut loose a little bit.
Yeah, so let me just back little so Dominic Shine is on the Griffins, and he used to play at Northern.
When you were there.
When I was at school, and I used to go to the games all the time, and he was like sick at Northern. So I heard his name, and I was like, holy fuck, that's the dude from Northern. So I was like all night, go Cats, go.
Most of the way in the bag. Got to the game most of the way in the bag. Ubered to the game.
So I heard Dominic Shine was on the team, so I was like, go Cats, go. Just fired up every time the fucker touched the puck.
NMU.
Yeah.
They're like, everyone's like, go Griffs, go. NMU.
I was like, Dominic Shine's my boy.
Just screaming. I don't even know what my roommates thought. They probably thought you'd lost a couple marbles or something.
So I just was saying the Go Cats go just to see if there's any like Northern, because a lot of people from Northern like go to Grand Valley and stuff. So I figured someone would chant it back. No one ever did. I was chanting on the way back. We were walking back. We're 20 blocks from the stadium, and I'm still yelling it. But Dominic Shine ended up being the first star of the game. He had fucking 2 goals. So I was going nuts. I was going crazy. He scored the first one, and I was just going wild.
He was definitely the MVP of the night.
And yeah, he was the first star. So that was fucking hilarious. And yeah, I was in rare form because I don't, Molly and I don't really do much, and it's no shame in that. I love not doing anything with her.
Hanging out, just
being able to go out and root for fucking Wildcat. I was hyped up. And then we had the best pizza ever.
We had Chris.
Where did you take him, Aaron?
Vito's, dude. I went to Vito's. He's on board with Vito's, and I think you guys are just like, you guys are. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise, this is good. You're gonna put your mouth on that. Oh my gosh.
Dude, Vito's pizza's fucking it's good.
We just maybe we're not we don't get great pizza up in the UP, so maybe it's just awesome.
It is just bodega pizza. It's nothing special.
So we went in there,
but it's good. It's cheap good zinger.
It is.
The problem is that we had 4 of us on the way back from the Griffins game, and it was $3 a slice because they have cheap slices. It used to be like $1.50 or $2 a slice.
Well, thanks, Biden.
So I walked
fucking
in there,
Pelosi,
crank swinging, and I was just like, give me that entire pizza on the top rack. So I paid $24, which would normally been probably like a 20.
That is very expensive for that pizza that we had.
Yeah, so we got that and headed home, and it was a very short night after that. Man, we were pretty goosed up after the game and this, that, and the other. So it was wild. And sorry, I guess, to listeners and you guys, we've got
sounds wild. Wow.
So it was a good time though. Griffins won 6-2, 6-1, 6-2.
Was there any tillies? Any tilts?
It was getting pretty chirpy out there, but I will say nothing really ever came of it. The Monsters, it was the Cleveland Monsters. They played them.
That's a horrible name.
Yeah. So they played them last week, and it was a kind of a blowout in the opposite direction. Monsters won it was 8-3 or something. I don't know. My other roommate went to the game, and it was just not. It was a blowout, and that was his first Griffins game. And then when we were going for his birthday this weekend, we were like, shit, I don't know how this is gonna go. And it ended up being incredible.
You know what I
awesome.
just realized why
we're in the bleeds too.
Why the Griffins beat them last night so bad? They got fucking mercury in their Gatorade bottles from that train spill.
From the train spill.
It got really. I think we can put this in the podcast.
Yeah,
it got really insensitive at one point. After, I fed him already. Sorry. It got a little dicey there, and eventually I think they scored the second goal, and we were like, "Fuck this, man!" And then everyone's like, "Boo!" And then they started the "Let's Go Griffins" chant again, and I was saying,
Train derailment.
"Toxic waste dump," which is horribly insensitive, way out of character, but
Everyone was loving it.
everybody. Oh man, we had and then the people
Dude, that's
around us
good.
started it. There was a couple people with an Ovechkin
TJ Oshie
jersey
and-
and TJ Oshie jersey on, and they
Yeah.
split after the first period.
Yeah.
All the people from Ohio with like an eye on their temple, or like, it's not funny. And you'll make them fun of us. Sometimes trains spill.
They got
everywhere.
they got like 3 arms pointing at you. They got a third arm under here. It's like, hey, you stop, you.
Chemical spills happen all the time, asshole.
Oh my
So
god.
so this doesn't explain why you guys
Horrifically
feel like
insensitive.
shit. Is just because you guys drink a lot?
I
I'm
think
assuming?
so. Yeah, because we didn't really. I mean, other than the pizza, look, what did we? I guess no. You know what?
Oh,
the,
you guys
the
just
5 tap beer pitchers, probably.
That in the fucking.
And there was 4 of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
There were
That-
little 12-ounce
That and
cups.
the fried bowling balls we were eating at the. Fucking
Oh
bowling
yeah, we had chili cheese fries, mozzarella sticks,
Jesus.
fried
onion rings.
Aaron,
Dude.
the fucking
Mods- yeah,
toilet bowl at that
mod
apartment
sticks.
is fucking brown.
Oh yeah,
Just-
it's
dude.
ground zero for sure.
Oh my gosh.
It is,
God, you guys are fucking literally. Your assholes are fucking aerosol cans of brown spray paint.
it
Plus, you have the squatty potty, so everything comes out so nice.
yeah,
and just,
dude.
Oh,
Shout, that should be should we get on the
This is
sponsor
the point where
Sponsorship.
ladies tune out of the podcast.
Sponsorship.
Like,
yeah,
all right.
everyone's like, okay.
Shout out to the 30%, by the way, of the ladies.
Is that what the stats are?
Yeah, it's 70-30, dudes.
We should start talking about like.
Well, I'm sure it's 90-10 now after the
You
fucking
start
Tiger
talking about like
Woods,
the royal family and get
after
our lady
the
listeners
after the
up.
Tiger Woods tampon thing.
Oh
we
yeah.
talked about. It's probably 90-10 now.
Oh, yeah,
Did we talk
true.
about that? We did.
Yeah.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sure enough.
So Chris, you had a hell of a day of work yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got my shit pushed in. I don't really feel like talking about it, to be honest with you, though.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I wouldn't either. You don't work tomorrow, right?
No, I got Monday off, which is
Hell yeah. Hell
really
yeah.
great.
Any Saturday you work, you get Monday off.
Yeah, yeah. And I volunteered to be a company man because they're like, we're gonna start working Saturdays, and if no one volunteers, then we're gonna start making people do it. And I was like, okay.
Told.
I was like, fuck it. I'll take 2 Mondays off and work 2 Saturdays a month if that means my coworkers don't have to get forced to work Saturdays and shit.
So they just like look for like or hopefully you get like recognized, or they'll like cut you. I mean, you get overtime, right? Or no, you don't, because you're
No,
technically.
because I'm taking a Monday off. I'm just being a yes man for this company, so eventually I can get a raise.
That's good. That's a good mentality to be in.
Yeah, it
Don't
sucks
let 'em take-
sometimes you
don't-
gotta be a company man, but
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to yank back on that leash though if it gets excessive. So, but
you
I'm
just
sure
gotta
you're
say
on
no.
that.
Well, I mean, sometimes companies learn, like for example, they overloaded me and this other guy I work with, who both of us are very good at what we do,
Mm.
but they gave us both a lot of work to do, and basically we only got like a quarter of what they wanted us to get done.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect example. Is like, you can take your 2 most proficient workers and give them a shitload of work, and they won't get anything done.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a Saturday. Yeah. What was your motivation on a
Nothing.
Saturday?
Literally nothing.
That cold fucking beer waiting for you when you get home.
Yeah, Papa Murphy's. I got Papa Murphy. I will say I have to do a pizza shout out.
Yeah.
Papa Murphy's has this it's like a stuffed pie.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
So
what
it's
you're
like,
talking about.
it's like dough on the
Is it
top and the
Chicago
bottom.
style pizza.
It's like a Chicago style
I
with
think
the
it's
dough on
called
the top.
Chicago style, right?
Interesting.
It's like Chicago style, but it's not, because it's like a pasty. It's like a giant pasty essentially.
yeah.
With
I know what
pizza
you're talking
filling. I'm into
I
that.
fucking get that shit every time I get Papa Murphy's.
So good, dude. We got the chicken bacon ranch.
Okay.
Oh, that's
stuffed
I don't get that.
pizza.
CBR, man. It's hard to beat when it's good.
You know, seriously.
That
I don't
fucker
think
had little tomatoes.
I don't think
inside,
you
like
can
diced
fuck up a
tomatoes in it.
chicken bacon ranch pizza. Can you?
No. Oh,
The cat treat?
I don't
I'm
know.
sure you could.
Ah, fuck. Oh,
You just eat a cat treat?
oh,
you see the cat treat?
oh,
Is
God.
it fish?
It tastes like what
Fish?
our ass probably smells like.
Why'd you eat a cat treat?
Dude, I had my hand out and he gave it to me.
Oh, those are the cat treats with weed in them.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Man, those are that fucking meth in them, man.
So are you guys hitting the sauce tonight then too then, or
We're trying to climb back out of the hole that we dug
trying
ourselves
to
in
pull
last
yourself
night.
together? It's
I
9
actually
o'clock.
ingested
I
that.
mean,
I
I think
swallowed
you
it.
still
Fuck.
get a buzz at least.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I wanted to talk about.
Blow your breath at me.
Well, hold on, Dylan. Do you want?
So bad.
We could cut this, but do you want to talk about the Alamo at all?
Not really, man. We just walked by it.
It wasn't that cool, or no? Like,
Well, we didn't like go in it because like the line there was like a long ass fucking line and like we would have to sit there and wait. And we were like, no, on like a really big time crunch, but like we couldn't like
Yeah,
wait in line.
couldn't do the full
Right.
You know what I
tourist
mean?
thing. How far of a
I
drive is
feel-
that?
It was like 6 hours.
but they do sell smokes at the Alamo, right? I saw you sent us
Oh,
some
yeah.
candid. You sent us some candid videos of the Alamo. I really appreciated
Oh,
that.
Jesus Christ! But I'm pretty sure I didn't go in the one that said Alamo Smokes, but I'm pretty sure it was like pipes and stuff like that, like old
Like pipe tobacco and
Yeah,
Yeah, we should have got an old time corn cob pipe.
there
or
was
something.
there was so much shit in that city though. Like it wasn't like a big city like you. I mean, it was a big city. Obviously, San Antonio is like one of the biggest cities in the country. But
Really.
I heard it's beautiful
Um,
too.
I don't know what cities what like big ass cities you guys been to, but like we went to Houston probably like 5 or 6 months ago, and like we went there and it was like so like shitty and like crowded and
yeah.
didn't really have a good time. But San Antonio seemed like it was like really had like a really like relaxed environment. It was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I heard it's like the hipster, like it's like a pretty neat.
Yeah, because I mean we stayed basically right downtown, and then we went on the Riverwalk. That's like a thing in San Antonio.
Yeah, my mom went to that too. She said it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Venice, Italy. It was like the same type of shit. It was like you're just like walking next to a river, and like there's pubs, there was a bunch of restaurants, there was just straight up bars, there was fucking stores for whatever the fuck you want to go in.
Yeah,
Like, it was crazy,
a
bro.
lot of touristy stuff.
Oh, big time tour. There was fucking tourists like like boats. Like you get in a boat and like it would take you on like a tour. It was like a tour guide.
Okay.
It was like big, but it was still pretty. It was like 11:30 in the morning, so like a lot of the shops and stuff weren't really open yet, but it was badass, man.
The only place in Texas I've been to is Fort Worth, which was Texas Motor Speedway.
Mhm.
But there is a town nearby. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a nearby. I forget where it is. Anyways, it's like a college town. And I talked about it in an earlier episode. We went to like this bar that was like in a house. And like the bar, like there was a fireplace and like a living room couch. And then on the back of like maybe where the kitchen was just
Yeah.
a bar.
So it's Black Rocks.
It was,
Marquette.
I don't think I've ever been to Black Rock.
It's in a house. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like renovated now and it looks really nice.
I think you
inside,
should tell
but-
the church bar story too.
Okay,
So
so
it came up. Well, it came up this weekend. And I never heard you tell the story about it.
yeah, we were what were we talking about? Underground bars?
Underground-
or
Yeah, bars would close. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know, but back in this is shout out
Col-
to
Schmovid.
yeah, we were talking about Schmovid, Schneitine and Schneitstein, and there was a bar in Hancock.
And you're at like the downtown, or you're at the.
I was at the DT, and it was in the thick of COVID, like the
Shout out to the blue bar guy.
reopenings.
Chocolate.
Did I say it?
Yeah, you said.
I just said it.
You just. Said
Oh
it,
my
yeah.
god. Okay. Well,
Blue bars,
Fuck.
blue bars. It is,
damn it,
boys.
we
Let's
gotta
rack
keep, we
them
gotta
up.
keep him work. We gotta keep him up on his
Keep
toes.
that
You know.
sweaty guy.
So, anyways, I was at the DT, and it was in the thick of Schmovid, and I think it was right after everything had reopened, but they had like curfews.
Yeah.
And the DT and all the bars closed at like 9 p.m. So I was at the bar. I forgot who I was with, but I think it might have been Carts. We're at the DT and it closes at 9, and everyone's like, "Well, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah, we
And
ain't
as
going
we're
home.
as we're walking out of the DT, somebody says like, "Oh, the church bar. Everyone go to the church bar." And I'm thinking, the fucking church bar. What are you talking about? You know, I thought Church in the Valley, you know, in Nissel or whatever.
Yep.
So they're like, "Oh, it's in Hancock. You know, we'll show you where to go." And so we go to Hancock, and it's up. You go on Quincy, like you're downtown Hancock, and you take that right turn up the hill going
Yep.
towards like Calumet. And there's a little church on the right hand side of the road, and it's not advertised. It was an underground like bar, and it was legal, Like what they were doing was legal.
It must have. How does a church get a
But
liquor license?
I don't know, but they gutted they gutted the entire insides, and the bar was like on the altar. Yeah. And there's this big dude with like tats and like he's a motorcycle guy. He's like, I think that's what it was. It was like a motorcycle bar. But all the kids found out about it and started going there after the curfew. And what you would do is, I think this part is definitely not legal, but you'd go up, you'd give the bartender a 10 without showing your ID, wouldn't check IDs. You give him a $10 bill and he gives you a punch card with five punches. And every time you go up to the bar, you'd get a beer and he'd punch a fucking thing off your ticket.
That's sick as hell.
It was awesome.
I know. I can't believe you never told the story.
That's $2 a beer.
That is cool as
And
fuck.
I mean, I was fucking wasted.
Is it all keg beer?
Zooted. No, he
had
a
tap.
good selection.
But
yeah.
he had tap.
No,
on the bar.
It was bottles, cans. I can't remember if it was bottles
It was
or cans.
just PBRs and
It was
bushies, probably.
yeah. It basically, but there was like Blue Light and there's a good selection.
Hey,
But
still
You
$2
go up
beers.
again, $2 beers. You buy a $10 ticket with 5 stubs. You go up every time you get a beer. He fucking punches it. And
Could you buy another card, or that was it?
yeah, you ran out. You'd buy another card, and yeah, and the thing
That's
is,
how they keep their liquor license alive.
the thing was, but the process of showing your ID was you were supposed to show it when you bought a ticket. So it's kind of like those places where you show your ID, then they give you a wristband. So then when you get the beer, they don't have to worry about showing. You have the
your
wristband, you
ticket
get a
is your
beer.
ID. And
Well, if you
you're
have the
good.
punch
Yeah.
card, you don't have to get your ID. Well, what people were doing, they were buying multiple tickets and fucking giving them to middle
under-
schoolers.
under-
Yeah, and then,
Middle
We
school.
So
learned
there
a
was
lot about Fortnite.
so there was yeah, cranking 90s and yeah. So
Oivo Toivonen had 14 fucking
So-
cards.
bro, his fucking
yeah, gym class the
cousins-
next day.
So that same night, it was crowded as fuck. Like that was, I think, the first time, in that Schmovid era, you were kind of worried sometimes, and you'd go into like
Yeah.
atmospheres like that.
Nobody masked.
It was fucking packed. No masks.
Is
I
it
mean,
DJ rolling or
100
just like
people, just music.
Rob
blaring
Zombie on the
yeah,
fucking
Spotify playlist. But there's pool tables. I mean, it was a legit thing. So I went outside to smoke. It was a smoker section outside. It was massive. There was like 30 people outside, and the cops came, and everyone. And when I knew there were underagers there, cops, fucking people sprinting like beelining like every direction. I'm just like, okay, those kids were fucking 12 probably. But the
Yeah.
cops like shoot them away, and I don't know if they made any arrests or anything, but a lot of people inside the bar then left, and I think the cops were like, break it up, this is like Schmovid's going around, get out of here.
Yeah.
And so we ended up leaving, but it was a riot. It was so weird. And I'm not kidding, the bartender and the guy who ran it was like this big buff, like
Yeah.
6'6", like probably 3 bills, tattoos everywhere.
Leather vest,
Yeah,
chain wallet.
blaring
chain
Miley
wallet.
Cyrus in the but it was really cool. And I don't know how we got in that conversation today, but I told that story, I guess, for the first time.
Yeah, dude,
And-
it's just shit like that.
I mean,
I'm
it
like,
was
this-
just- it
people
was
need to
long-
hear this.
This is a long time ago, and I don't even know if that's still in business. Shout out if you're
Dude, did it have a
listening.
name?
No, I have no idea. But it was really cool to see because it still had like the church
We should do that. That's like it's Always Sunny episode when they
when they
open
served
up the
the
bar.
underage kids.
for the fucking minors.
We should start serving minors.
They get all tied up in the minors drama. Like Dennis is like,
Think about it.
Like-
We were getting blasted in the park in a dangerous atmosphere. These kids can come in, have a
Be
good...
safe.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
he's like getting asked to prom.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
like-
give me some eyes.
That
Give me
was
some
like
eyes.
that was like the 3rd episode. That first season is like probably the best first season of a show
Yeah,
ever.
Oh, dude, the gang gets gun fever.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
that first
oh.
season is just incredible.
it's unbelievable.
But I wanted to ask you because Aaron and I watched it today. Did you watch the Jake Paul fight?
Oh yeah.
No, I missed it. I was gonna watch it today, but I didn't know when it was, and I was too busy with the family.
It was, I don't know. I
I
mean,
mean, it was
he,
Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury.
yeah, Jake Paul ended up losing.
It was a draw.
He
Um,
lost
His first
Yep.
loss. Yeah.
Yep.
by
it-
decision.
It was a
Yep.
3 or 2-1. It was a 2-1 decision.
Yeah.
One guy, I don't know how. Jake Paul, it should have been a unanimous because
Yeah.
he got bodied. I
Yeah.
mean,
Did he?
the whole fight. Yeah.
He was just
Really?
he looked like he was trying to keep his guard. I think he was nervous.
He was defense the whole time.
I think
Yeah.
he
Well, it's because he was fighting an actual fucking boxer.
I know.
I know.
And I man, we had so much conversation about this. The lower card fights were were honestly like
way better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Were
you
they
get
good?
you get to
Were
the
they
main-
afternoon fights or like?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it started at 2. Jake
Son of
Paul
a bitch.
Jake
I
Paul
didn't know
fought
it was
at
on-
5.
I wish
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
was
have
it-
known.
You can watch the highlights. I mean, it's rough. So they did eight, 2.5 minute, 3 minute rounds, 3 minute rounds, and
So what? Ocho Cinco boxed, and then fucking Nate Robinson boxed. And then,
Chad. What you just say?
Fucking-
Chad Ocho Cinco? Was he?
Yeah, I don't think he boxed Jake Paul, but he
No.
started
I'm saying, was he?
Oh no, he didn't fight today. No,
Oh,
no,
this
I'm
is-
just
okay,
joking.
Chris
'cause
is saying,
I think Ocho boxed in a previous Jake Paul match, and as well,
Yeah.
I think Jake Paul also knocked out Nate Robinson.
he did. Yep.
Or-
Yeah,
he did.
Yep.
Well, and that was
And Tyron Woodley, and there was a couple others that like were
Ben
borderline like
Askren.
Ben Askren, bag of milk himself.
But-
Who first said that? Wasn't one of the announcers, or was it Joe Rogan?
I have
was
no
like,
idea.
Ben Askren's built like a bag of milk.
I have no idea.
One of the best insults of all
But
time.
long story short, Jake Paul got bodied by Tommy
Good.
Fury. It
Fuck
should have been
him.
unanimous. He was playing defense the whole time. He got a
A
couple.
lot of clinch,
he got a-
lot of
he
clinching.
got a
They were tied up the whole.
Yeah, he was grabbing a lot. It was like
He was
the
just
No,
hugging,
it
and
was
then,
like-
and then Fury was just open arms
Bro.
because he's like, "Look, this isn't me," and the ref was getting all pissed. And
it was like the McGregor Mayweather fight when they would just grab each other like
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah.
But it was
I don't, I'm not. Some UFC is so fucking brutal. I'm like, I can't even. I need to go outside for a smoke.
well UFC
Yeah.
is
It's just so like brutal. And then
That's the thing
boxing,
about
like Jake. Oh shoot, I didn't even hook up the Wi-Fi.
Boxing's technical. It's like a long game. It's
yeah.
It is, but Jake Paul had like no technique. He
No.
was just kind of like he was doing all this weird stuff. He was leaving his guard open. He got punched in the back of the head at one point because he just spun around totally
Yeah,
unguarded.
he did.
He just didn't know what the hell he was doing. And then at the end, when Fury won, they raised his hand. He's like jumping around, excited, crying.
He was crying.
And I looked over at Tony. I'm like, you just beat a YouTuber. Like, what are you
Yeah.
celebrating about? You should have won this fight. It should have been 100. You should have been a knockout in the first round. And now Paul.
Well,
is
I'm
a
sure
big
he
dude.
won millions of dollars.
Sure, 100%.
That's what I was thinking.
Jake Paul is 100%. He's done some training, but he's just a YouTuber. I mean, I wouldn't want to stand in there with Fury. Absolutely not. Great. You're a big guy. You can get after it. 100%. Do it. But I don't know, dude. It's just a money thing. And it's like, what is it doing for the sport? And I asked Tony, I was like,
There's
you're-
two ways to go about it.
Yeah. I was
Like I said, I love the UFC
oh, thank you. I'm being
compared to boxing.
Hey,
being
Like
a
I,
so
oh my
Nate,
gosh,
Double G.
look at that! Shout out to the YouTube.
gold chain. I've been adorned.
And shout out to Nathan, as the subscribers can hear him.
Hey, dog.
Nathan
the
on the
first
ones and
episode of
twos.
the failures at night. Also, shout out to that. So we had Nathan. Well, we didn't have him do it. We didn't make him, but he offered to subscribe, and his thing was all fucked up when he tried subscribing. Like it put his language like in German or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a problem. I asked Ryan Kuipinen because Ryan subbed to us, and he said that he had no problems.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that there is no problems with that. But if there are, please reach out to us. faifhour@gmail.com or faifhour@outlook.com. Of course, our Twitter, faif hour. That's
Hold
our on Twitter. So if there are
on.
problems,
Where's my cut then?
let us fucking know.
Yeah. I think we're going to
Because-
check at the end of the year. I think it'll be a
Because-
very small check at the end of the year. But
Yeah. No, we're just gonna keep. It's like a savings account.
yeah.
And
No, I think I'd like to withdraw mine. Actually,
It's got to pay for the Zoom.
Yeah. You can buy a fucking can of Zin with your cut, bees.
all right.
That first check, though, we
We're
shouldn't
not-
cash. That first check from Spotify Incorporated.
Yeah. Well, we
Should
can
go to
cash.
frame.
We can cash out right now, but
Or we blow it on Redneck Keno.
I just
at the
wanted to
bar.
just keep it building, and you can see if you guys like don't
Oh, we all
trust me,
buy
which I'm sure
mics.
you guys do.
Yeah.
On
We're
Anchor,
making $1 million and we don't
on
even know
Anchor,
it.
it shows your balance and what you've withdrawn. So like it'll say our
Do we,
balance,
have do we have a balance?
and then
already?
it'll say zero.
Do we have a balance?
Yeah,
already?
yeah,
Do you remember how much it was?
yeah. But I'm not going to mention it because I want the
Oh.
listener to think that it's a lot of money.
Oh.
Because if I say
'Cause
it,
it is.
'cause if I say the amount,
It's 15 fucking bucks, dude.
yeah. Well, not quite yet, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, $14.99. Like,
Oh my
it's-
gosh,
it's
but
$15,000.
But seriously, if you do try to subscribe and something's like wonky, please reach out to us. But
yeah,
maybe that was just I don't know. Hopefully that was
It was
just
a
a
fluke.
one-time deal. Because Ryan, like I said, Ryan said that he didn't have any problems, and
Weird.
I feel like people would have reached out if there was like a major problem.
Yeah.
But hopefully not. But I do want to like advertise the subscriber base, because I know that we probably should make a third one, because we have the first episode that we did when Chris and I were in person. Aaron and his roommate Nathan were in on it, and I'm not kidding, that first one is great.
Yeah.
It's an awesome conversation. It was hilarious. There were serious parts of it. Then I just out of the blue was like, you know what, fuck it. I recorded 4 of my original songs all like in one take.
Yeah.
Just kind of a fucking weird, just throwing shit out there, throwing content out there. But we need to do like a third episode soon.
At night. Yeah.
There's a trailer. Listen to the trailer. If you like that, then subscribe. Again, it's only $1 a month. We were talking about this. $12 a year.
Yeah.
To get the bonus shit. And I know it's at some point
That's
gonna
one
it's gonna
McDouble at
take off.
McDonald's.
We're gonna record like fucking 10 of them for 1 month.
Mhm.
Whether it's just random shit,
Doing like
serious
LSD
stuff
or something.
yeah, take a bunch of shrooms and just get after it.
Yeah.
But-
Weird.
Just wanted to advertise that.
Yeah, no, check. I mean, it's funny. I mean,
It's a work in progress.
there's more stuff that will be
Oh yeah.
added to it too. I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny to make content, and like the stuff that we make on the side, we can also throw in there and
Mm-hmm.
show
Like
people that shit
Chris's
too.
pasty review that will be on this YouTube video.
Yeah, this is gonna be on this YouTube. That's a good
at,
one,
at the
Yeah.
end.
I've never.
I gotta
Where is that joint? Where is that
dude.
joint?
I gotta shout out that John because Graham's pasties that really changed the way I saw pasties.
Really? Is
It
it
was just
the round pasty? I've
it
never
was a
seen
round
that.
pasty.
It's like a
It
little
was-
pot pie without the tin.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a little, it's a round little ball, but it was filling. I mean,
It looked moist too when you bit
it
into
was
looked
very
like-
moist. Yeah,
looked like,
and like the crust was moist. There was no flakage. There was no breaking apart. Nothing was on my lap. It was just a clean pasty.
Yeah.
I didn't have to eat it out of the bag or anything. I just ate it
Yeah.
with my bare hand while I was driving.
Man.
That should be considered in the rating.
It
is
should be
how
because it's a pasty
how
for the
easy-
working man.
Drivability.
Exactly.
Yeah,
How
drivability.
easy-
I know. I was
pasty.
me
You
and
don't have
Tony.
crumbs in your fucking nutsack and stuff.
Side
Yeah.
note: me and Tony got Boardwalk subs in Grand Rapids. It's like a small chain that's only in Grand Rapids, and the subs are absolutely. Chris, I apologize when you were here last. I didn't go to Boardwalk
Yeah,
and
what
get
the
a
fuck,
subs,
dude?
but I mean this thing's like this big. It's cut into 6 or 8 slices. I mean it's huge for like $12, and it's
It
one
was-
of my
it was
favorites.
good.
My favorite in GR. It beats Subway.
Subway's trash.
Jimmy
Dude, we were
John's.
talking
Oh
about
my
Subway's
Subway,
dog
dude.
shit. Fuck
Trash.
Subway.
We were talking about Subway today.
Dude, that Subway bread. My biggest concern with because
Bigger bread.
I think the biggest part of the best gauge on a sub place is the Italian, in my opinion, because it is the ingredients matter, but it's not hard to do well if you kind of know what you're doing. Your ingredients don't need to be great as long as all the ingredients are there. You can have a great Italian. So that's my gauge. Subway's Italian, it's terrible. But the big beef I have with Subway is that fucking bread. That bread,
So bad.
that bread is it's a lot of bread for one. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of I can ignore that. But the fact that when you go in there for 10 seconds, let's say you're a Door Dasher and you go to pick up a Subway sub that somebody's Door Dashing, which by the way, if you're Door Dashing Subway, you should check yourself into Subway rehab because you're wrong. But anyways, that Italian herbs and cheese bread, that's the one I get. I like
Yep,
that bread
yep.
for an Italian sandwich. Sure.
Word.
Man, if they're baking that shit in there,
Word.
you walk in there for 10 seconds. If you're a DoorDash driver, you go in, you find the name, you grab the sub, you're out. You smell like that bread for a month. You smell like that bread for your month. Your wife asks you, where the fuck you been? Why aren't you shopping at Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Penn Station, any of them? And you just reek of it. And it's disgusting. I mean,
They should make detergent. They should advertise detergent by saying,
guess
Guess
We
what?
will eliminate Subway.
you
smell.
go into Subway, you can
Yeah.
fucking be in Subway for 10 hours and you'll
What's
come out of
crazy-
there
there was
and
a,
wash your clothes
there-
the next day and you won't smell like Subway.
there was
What's great? The craziest part about Subway is as you eat the sub, you can feel the turd being made.
Yeah,
Like
you just question
you eat the sub and you're like, okay, it's right there, it's coming down. I'm like, yep, I'm ready to get rid of this fucker.
So I
15
would
minutes later,
I would rather drive across the entire country trying to find a Quiznos before I went to fucking Subway.
So I had the take too that I think I feel worse about, like post nut clarity. It's like when I eat Subway, I think I feel worse about myself after eating Subway than I do
Post-sub
like a
clarity?
Carl's Jr. or something. Like
You said
Yeah.
Hardee's
The
over
worst
there, and I was
part-
like, "Whoa, that's
I feel
Yeah,
so
dude. And the worst
terrible
part,
after.
the
Hardee's
hardest
is
part
good.
about Subway
Hardy
is that
used to
you're
have the
gonna
best burgers.
you get through and you get to like you finish the 6-inch, right? And then you start nibbling on the other 6-inch. And then you're like halfway through the 6-inch, you're like, okay, I don't need to finish this. And then you're like, you kind of wrap it back up and you let it sit there. You're like, okay, I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
Yep,
That's
yep.
what I
You
did
eat, you eat
today.
the whole
Today
foot
with the
long,
boardwalk.
and you're like, God, fucking, I feel so horrible.
Terrible. You feel so bad. Like I said, you
Dude.
could eat a Big Mac, 2 McChickens, and a large fry, and you eat a Subway sandwich. You're gonna feel worse about yourself. Not like how you physically feel, like, oh my god, my stomach hurts, but you just feel like you just bang like a bunch of fucking trans hookers or something after you ate Subway. Like you just feel so bad about yourself.
You gambled away your monthly mortgage.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
mean, it's just not very good. I mean, at least for me, I think the nostalgia, there was like a nostalgia to Subway for me, like when I was younger. Just because on Noggin used to have that one
Yeah,
Which
Subway.
was
dude.
a
And
great
that was
Subway.
that was
So like
Mecca. That was
every
Mecca. That was
summer,
the
like
place
every
we went.
winter,
Shout out
every winter
A&W
you
too.
like look
Yeah.
forward to it. You'd be like, oh shit, like Subway's opening up because like remember how it wasn't open in the winter.
Yeah. Yep.
And you
So
get
like I
that
remember it was
first
like
pizza sub of the
it was like
year.
fucking awesome. Yeah, you go to the Subway and like you get your sub because that's all Noggin had. So
Yeah. I mean, I
to me it
remember.
was like a nostalgia thing, but like fuck man, I haven't had Subway in a long ass time. That shit's straight trash. Like
Dude,
It's
I've
just
eaten
terrible,
the
so
man.
bread's
much
fucking
Subway in
gross.
my life.
Like the
There's
vegetables are always like every time I get banana peppers or jalapenos, they're like always hard. They're not like crunchy.
Yeah. Dude, the jalapeno. There's a YouTube video of a guy. He orders like a bunch of Subway subs with jalapenos on them,
just
and
all
every single
jalapenos.
it's always stems. Like every jalapeno is just fucking stem after
They got a
stem.
banana. They got a
So
banana
dude,
pepper problem too.
so going back to San Antonio, we
San
went to, I don't know
Antonio.
if have you guys ever heard of Potbellies?
Yeah,
No.
Potbelly sandwich. Yeah. Yep. 100%.
So that place, dude. So we went there. We were walking around and like we're gonna get a quick lunch before we fucking went to Voodoo Donuts too. I don't know if you heard of that
Yes,
place
I
either.
have. Or that's what
But so we went to Potbellies and it was like kind of
yeah,
similar to Subway.
you and Kelly were off the rails in Texas.
Oh, dude, it was
Balling
fucking
out.
wild, bro. We went to Bucky's. We went to
Like
Hell
getting
yeah.
a candy store, just eating
Yeah.
garbage for.
Should have went to Whataburger.
dude. Now I got two stories. Now I got to think of dude. Whataburger's trash. Just saying. But
Whoa.
anyways, it is
I never
100%.
had it.
Five Guys is way better.
True. Oh, dude,
Um,
that is a hot.
But
take.
anyways, talking about this place, dude. Like you'd go there and you order your sandwich, and they literally
Yeah.
like cut the vegetables up fresh in front of you.
Really?
Like you watch them, like they like Kelly got avocado on her fucking sandwich, and like the chick just like slicing open her fresh avocado,
Wow.
fresh avocado on there, cutting up lettuce, all the other shit, fucking amazing bread, like everything was fucking perfect. It was so good.
Dang, dude, that sounds
And then-
amazing.
Talking about eatability, like the pasties, dude. So
Yep.
we went to Bucky's. It was on our way to San Antonio, and we were fucking hungry as shit, and we were like looking for something to eat in Bucky's, and Kelly and I got like basically it was like a sandwich, like pre-made, like barbecue. Like I got a barbecue. I got a barbecue brisket sandwich. And
Dude,
Kelly
the way they prepare those sandwiches, the brisket and shit there looks so fucking kill.
So it was good, but dude, the drivability with that thing when I was driving was literally impossible.
Was it a mess or what? Just
I
a big
almost
old
crashed like
sloppy.
fucking 3 times. Yeah, it was terrible. And I had fucking grease all over my face. I was a fucking mess, but it was worth it, man. It was good.
Michigan man found dead with barbecue sandwich in his hand.
Grease
good, though.
covered hands.
Yeah, I went to Voodoo Donuts too. We got a bunch of like weird ass donuts. That
Did
was
you get
really
some,
fucking
did you
good.
get some bacon maple
Yeah.
bacon donuts?
No,
Or?
I got the just normal maple
Mm,
donuts. I love the maple ones. Kelly
never
got
had
one. It was called Marshall Mathers. It was literally just a fucking donut with a bunch of M&Ms on it. That was not
it.
good at all. Don't recommend that one.
Snap back to
It just
reality.
wasn't a very good mix.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting.
they had a lot of good donuts there, but we
So
didn't get
Speaking
too
of
many. We got
donuts,
like five.
so we went on a tangent after the pasty thing Chris was going on.
That'll
There's
happen.
I feel like there may be a couple schools of
sorry.
thought here. My mother's pasty recipe, which I hold true to my heart here. I hold near and dear to my heart. Keep it close to the chest. Hers is a flaky, and I like the flake because it's like a pastry. It's almost like a croissant. It's a little crunchy, it's flaky. Yes, it's a fork and it's not like a drivable thing.
Yeah, if you're
Right,
It's an
eating it on a
experience.
plate, I'd take a flaky on a plate.
But I've had other pasties that are a little bit more gummy.
Mhm.
They're like soft, they're baked fully, but they're still a little bit, they got a little chew to them. Not like almost like not a quite pizza crust, but it's, understand what I'm saying? It's
It's
a
like a
little gummy.
meatloaf with in like the pastry almost wraps around it.
Yeah, it's like encased.
know.
I don't even know how to compare it, but yeah, and it's like a very soft, wet dough when it comes
Yeah,
out fully baked in the oven.
yeah.
And I've had good ones that are like that, not flaky at all, and then I've had bad ones. I mean, the crust usually I feel like flakes a little bit if you're making
Oh,
the right way, but I mean the crust that's kind of what my mom she prides herself
Yeah.
on the crust,
Crust
but
is,
it's
crust is
also
make or break.
it's flaky, and it sure, if you were going to eat it by your hand, good luck, buddy, but the flakes are also moist, and that is the key to where if you screwed up the dough or not, is if you can get a flaky buttery, like a buttery croissant. Imagine a buttery croissant. Imagine that sort of crust, but encased in a pasty, but it's not as crisp as a good croissant. So
I see what you're saying, man. There definitely is like a good crusty one, and there's a good
more
like a
doughy, wet.
nice solid one that you can fucking drive around and eat.
Yeah, and most of them come in the good, at least the ones from Jack's over by you, Chris. They come in that little sleeve, that little pasty bag, a little paper joint.
Yeah.
You
Paper John with the
unroll
little-
that thing and slide that out just enough, just like a hot pocket comes out of a pocket. You pull that out of
Yeah.
there.
But Jack's pasties are not good. That's
But you also got to
cheeseburger
imagine
one.
those joints, like the roadside joints, they pretty much probably intentionally make their pasties like able to eat with one hand while you're
Yeah.
driving, because
It's also somebody's grandma making them in the back. They're like, you got the ambitious son that's just like, we're gonna open it. Your pasties are killer.
well, yeah,
We're gonna sell that recipe, and
well, like your mom's recipe is like, your ass is gonna sit down and eat this
yeah,
at the dinner table,
yep,
and it's gonna be good as fuck. Like that's kind of
Mhm.
type of pasty that's gonna be.
yep. So, but I know Dallas, if he's listening, this is just rolling around on the floor, just losing it because we're talking about pasties. But
Yeah, he already shut it off.
yeah.
If he subscribed, he unsubscribed already.
taking my $1 back this month. Fuck you guys.
So I tried. So I'm shout out to the YouTube if you've been watching me. I've been not engaged.
Yeah, you just
I wanted to maybe try a new segment this week. Called the TV6 comment of the week.
Oh
hey,
boy,
that sounds
Um,
good.
which I think we should probably do that.
100%
So
down.
what I was just doing was I was going through TV6's last couple posts and just looking through the comments to see if I could find one, and I haven't been able to find a good one, which is kind of mind-boggling actually.
Mm.
But I will say, a couple meth busts in the UP.
Really?
UP News. Yeah, there
Oh,
was
dude.
two people in Houghton, I think in Atlantic Mine, actually got arrested for delivering and distributing meth.
Do you remember our what's her name? Our mugshot shoddy Taylor business?
Yeah, the Wisconsin broad, right?
Yeah, the
Green
the
Bay
girl
or
who dismembered her boyfriend.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, so at her trial, she like attacked her public
I
defender.
saw you fucking share that.
Yeah. She
What
like
was that
fucking
about?
bombed. I don't know, dude.
Oh my god! You know what's funny? Like after reading, so when that story like first came out, I feel like it wasn't talked about enough. But I've seen comments. I think it might have been on the fucking that one for attacking her attorney. There's so many like simps, like guys, like dude, I would let her.
So many dudes are down
I
bad
would,
for.
yes, like
Yeah.
I let her come over to my house with a butter knife. Like it's so fucked up. I mean, she's not that good looking. I mean, yeah, like because then I saw her again on like a Twitter page. That did you fucking rip ass again?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! You just like when you sit down, it's just like we smell like a landfill. We smell like what you when you drive by the Greenland dump on a warm,
These are
hot summer
nasty.
day. That's
Oh
what
my
we smell
gosh.
like.
Shower.
But
Jesus.
I did today. We both did. Jesus.
Together,
Yeah, that was business meeting.
yeah.
But yeah, I saw her mugshot then again on Twitter. I don't know why this
You talking about mugshotty Monday?
is that what it is when it shows like attractive
Mugshot
girls?
shotties.
Yeah, mugshot shotties.
Mugshotties.
Mugshotties. I think that's what it was. She popped up, and I think that's where I saw the comments. She can come over to my house with a crock pot and butter knife any day. Because didn't she like dismember and like some of the body parts were in? Didn't she? Didn't she? I mean, this is very
She
graphic.
strangled them to death while
But
they were fucking.
Didn't she still like try to have sex with him after he was dead?
Yeah. Yep.
As
yep,
a
I know
lady,
it.
that's like that's impressive.
She wanted that rigor mortis.
Oh.
It's that
nothing like a stiff body, if you know.
Yeah. The epitome of bricked up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Mugshotties.
Fucking whiskey dick, but it's like
Dude, and
dismemberment dick,
and
dude.
Mugshotties has 500. They have 500,000 followers on Twitter.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's a couple broads there that I see on your phone that are not bad. She looks she's a little white. She's like a ghost. A little too pale for me.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
What other
Dude, we got to get the TV6 comments.
we were
in here.
we were supposed to do Paulding Light today, but
Paulding
I don't
Light.
know. We've been singing too good to talk about something
Yeah,
serious.
We're just letting it rip. What else happened? There was something else that
Paulding
happened in the
Light.
news that oh my gosh.
And another I think I guaranteed it last week on that episde too. I said we're gonna do it.
We did guarantee it. We're doing it.
This
We're
might
doing
happen.
a
Well, guess what?
banger Paulding Light episode.
I watched Protect Our Park 7 and I just
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Paulding Light just went right over my head.
I gotta watch Protector. Is it good?
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I listened to it on the way down.
I'm looking for
Did you guys, Tony? Did you watch the new Gillian Keeves?
No, but I showed Aaron
my
a couple of the
gosh.
first season clips.
dude.
I
What
bought
you guys
the
talking about?
Gillian Keeves. It's amazing.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
That
Well, Dylan, do you know the comedian Shane Gillis?
Yeah.
Gillian, he made this show called Gillian Keeves, and it's just like it's like
like
sketch,
a sketch
comedy.
comedy. It's almost like The Whitest Kids You Know. That's what I
Yeah.
attribute it to. It's sketch.
It's much funnier. It's like if SNL were funny.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. Yeah, it's so good. But I showed Aaron a couple today from the first season.
So that's like a good. We kind of this weekend, we were so down in the dumps today. We kind of harkened back to our college days, where we would go out Friday night or Saturday night. I'd come over from Ferris and Dylan and I had done this a couple times. Went over to Central to see Tony and Emily and Oliver. So we would go over there and we would, really do ourselves in Saturday night. And then Sunday we would just lay on Emily's floor. There was a futon. There was a couch and a futon. I would pull the futon mattress on the floor, sleep on it. Tony would sleep on the couch. We'd wake up and we would just watch SpongeBob or like just random YouTube videos
Or Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, and try and just laugh off the pain a little bit.
I would always order fucking Jimmy John's too.
Jimmy
Talking about
John's,
subs.
that was another thing too, is like Jimmy John's, or we'd like muster up the courage to go to Mena's, which is like chicken wraps for those of you who don't know. It's, it's like a greasy chicken wrap joint that's full of chicken fingers and tater tots and shit.
Shawarma.
And
Sorry,
Fuck,
guys.
that sounds good.
and we would do that, or like go to Dog Central, which was
Oh.
always a bad. I think
Terrible
I think
idea.
Jimmy John's was like the best option,
Yeah,
and that was like
I almost shit myself in Emily's car after we came back from Dog Central once. because we ate
Dude.
there.
Oh, that was in Annalisa's car.
Yeah, that's what the little red
And
guy.
you cut one and I almost jumped out the window.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually almost shit myself. I remember I ran into their apartment.
Some things never changed, man.
so we kind of did that today. We put on SpongeBob, but it was new episodes, and so we're like, nah, like it wasn't. We ended up watching Shane Gillis videos and this, that, and the other, and laughed, and it kind of helped. And then we scrambled to get all this set up in here.
At like 8:26, we were like, "Oh shit, we should probably set up."
But
fucking...
both hunched over the laptop, like, God, God, fuck.
Your internet's ripping good.
That's
man.
good because I thought I was gonna have to run
Crystal
out.
clear.
I thought I was gonna have to run out and grab the cable because we're on solid Wi-Fi right now. We're not getting the 500 up in the or 500 download and the whatever up. But
Nice.
but man,
Yeah, you were in the kitchen when I was looking at the TV6 trying to get a comment, and there was a meth bust in Atlantic Mine in Houghton.
jeez.
There was a giant drug bust in my neighborhood.
I remember when you
you
sent that,
snapped.
but I never knew what happened.
There was
Yeah,
a
you never
giant
never
drug bust.
updated us on that.
My wife might know more. I don't know the people. Actually, it's one of the parents of one of the kids that my daughter goes to school with.
Is that the trampoline kid that always comes over and is like parents are kind of neglecting and
No, there's
Okay.
just this kid in pre-K who Lily goes to school with, and basically her mom's tied up with these meth heads and shit. Anyways, their yard is like kitty corner to my backyard, so I can see into their backyard. And one day I was driving home and there was like 3 state boys,
cherries
and
and berries, baby.
cherries and berries, and fucking pubic safety was there. And they had all the fucking fat dudes in the civilian clothes with like the bro beards, like the guys who like
sucking down a
cool
DC
dudes,
at
like the
8
bro
a.m.
vets. Like the drug teams were like, oh yeah, I'm National Guard. So well, all the cool guys were there. And I guess I don't know, they must have had a search warrant because they had dogs and shit.
Oh, they blasted
Damn.
that door down and let her
Oh
in.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a good thing those dogs didn't start sniffing towards
They
your
kicked
house.
the door down.
Yeah.
They kicked the door that was barely hung, and the fucking hinges were rotten anyways.
The whole porch fell down.
Yeah.
The roof.
The cops
shingles
fell
were
through the
inside.
porch before kicking the door in.
Suddenly, it just lit on fire by itself. Weird.
Yeah. All of a sudden, a natural gas leak exploded the whole fucking house.
Oh my gosh.
A scene out of John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, my house is for sale for all the listeners.
Yeah. Are you put it up?
No, we're selling it. I mean,
Really?
we're trying to sell it, but it's not on the market yet. Unless anyone really wants to buy it, then
You
let me
getting
know.
another joint in town, or were you moving to Alabama, or what? What's the deal?
I don't know. We'll see. Trying to move maybe more east
Oh, really? Towards a bridge?
Yeah.
Really?
towards the island,
Okay.
towards Drummond or something maybe.
Make it easier for you to travel.
Yeah.
Maybe closer to me too. I was talking. We got to get like a summer barbecue here. We got to figure out Dylan's schedule too.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
What we can do in the summer.
Yeah, when are you due for leave? I feel like, when was the last time we saw you?
Hard to say now.
Yeah, it's hard to say now because all the shit that's going on with me, but
Yeah.
I'll find out a lot more this week. Probably
Alright.
actually tomorrow, actually. So I'll be able to keep you guys updated, but hopefully soon.
Yeah,
I mean, I was
'cause
hoping around. I mean, like it'd be nice to come home around like June or July.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should keep me updated because I am my family, we're going to Nashville the last weekend of June for Luke's 21st. So hopefully it's not that
Is that
time.
his 21st?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Luke turns 21.
I thought he was.
June 23rd.
Dude, I gotta call AARP.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Aaron, you got to get a colonoscopy.
Well, after this weekend, I'm starting to wonder what.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully they'll just
Shit
get
got
picked
done
up.
for fucking
leakage
days.
back there.
This is
We should have just set up in the bathroom, dude.
This
They
is
should have
another-
just shit and you should have just podcasted while
The
you
first
take-
podcast.
take
while
the
taking this
webcam
shit.
up over to the thing and
Oh my god. Jesus.
This is the point where I'm gonna have to say this podcast is off the rails, and I'm here for it.
Smells like fried eggs and burnt rubber.
Seagrams. What are you guys drinking?
God damn.
Seagrams and burners.
Yeah.
Burners, yeah. Little
Nice.
burners for the belly. Little.
Ugh.
Little.
I haven't
Oh,
drank this much
that's
Seagrams. I used to drink 7 and 7s at the golf course on Tanagan.
No, I got a buddy who I don't think he's a listener. But
Well, he should be.
His dad, we did some work for him a couple summers ago. I'll leave it at that. And we he loves Seagram 7. That's his go-to. And we get done with work at his place and he'd say, you guys want a glass of ice? You guys, and it became legendary in like my friend group here and a little bit of you guys, Tony, I know, but he's like, yeah, you guys want a glass of ice? You're like, what are you talking about? So his go-to is Seagram 7 and Sprite over like a lot of ice in a red Solo cup. And so we get done on this farm and come in, yeah, come on in the garage. And we just start heavy pours, just like he's like, you guys want a glass of ice? You need some ice? You need some ice? And it always is like not ice. He's just dumping liquor into there. And he was the infamous one which I've now got. There's a Hunter from Hunter Chambers who's on Michigan Tech University's football team. I got him saying this to the whole football team. When you're leaving a place after you've had a couple, he would always tell us, you guys want one for the ditch? And he'd try and hand us a beer. We're like, no, we're So last time I was with Hunter, I was like, I don't think he's a listener, but he's like, all right, me and the family are taking off. I was like, you guys want one for the ditch? And he's like 21 years old, so he just grabbed that and ran with it to the MTU football team. And now all of them, he like all the weird shit all of us say, all these weird sayings and stuff. He's like amazed by that. He's never been around, like he's from Detroit, and so he's never, I guess, like been around like a completely, because I mean it's a pretty different culture.
Bunch of fucking idiots. He's never been around a bunch of morons.
I mean the culture's different. The culture is just
around
massively
really.
different in the UP. So he's never heard, I don't know. It's weird because he's from Detroit.
I get what you're saying.
From Detroit, going to school in the UP. We're surrounded by UP people, but also like all the football team. They're not, half of those guys aren't from the UP. They're from this.
Get a couple stragglers from like Lake Linden or something that are on
sure.
Yeah.
But so we just adopted that, and now I'd be interested to go up there and talk to some of the players and just see how much shit they say back to me that came from.
I want to know from a previous episode that we did that did numbers. The drunk draft, which by the way, oh my god, tonight we can do it tonight. The cereal draft.
We'll
do a cereal draft
or the Reese's.
Oh yeah,
Reese's
draft. But the drunk draft, when we did that, it was an incredible draft we did for words for being drunk.
Yeah,
I want to know how many people took those and ran.
Probably,
because I mean, Jesus Christ, if we had a draft, it was that was the one to listen to.
Yeah,
and there are so many good ones that people probably had never heard of that are insanely good to use.
Yes,
insanely good to use.
And I feel like there's a lot of things like when I was at. So this is kind of a weird story. This kind of goes. This is like Gen Z. What's the newest generation? What's Luke's generation?
I don't fucking know.
Gen Z or under Gen something. Anyways,
Gen AR-15.
So John.
I'm sorry.
Holy fuck.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to cut that.
No, we're not cutting.
No, we're gonna have to cut that. We're gonna have to cut that. Oh my god. So, holy shit.
Chris is gone. God damn it.
So, the whole story with this, John Woods, English teacher.
Yep. Shout out.
People from the
dude. I should tell him to listen. He'd love this podcast.
Yikes! I don't know.
I know him.
Yeah,
you're right. That's been
bad idea.
Terrible idea. Yep.
So he always said to us when somebody was like out in the hallway or like in the classroom, kind of dinking around, he would always be like, "What are you guys doing? What are you? You're bebopping around. You're bebopping." So I always remembered that, and I was like, when I was worked at camp with Luis, who I don't think he's a listener either, but
fucking asshole.
But anyways, I said that to him. I was just like, oh yeah, there's some camp. We worked at a kids camp.
Yikes.
And
No, I'm just kidding.
and
Looking like that, jeez.
You were allowed to work at a kids camp.
America's Most Wanted.
anyways, we'll move
Okay.
past
Jesus.
this.
All right.
Get
all
all the
right.
jokes out.
All
Now
right.
this is good content, right?
All right.
So we were at the kids camp and I was like, oh, there's some campers over there bebopping. We got to go get them. So he took that and ran with it. And that the whole summer was just like, oh, that's, bebopping, oh, he's bebopping over there. And then now like TikTok or Instagram, you hear like, oh, that song's a bop.
Yeah. Yep.
That
Bop.
we were talking bebopping. Now it's a variation, sure. But we were talking about that like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
I'm just
you guys
starting to
are so fucking cool.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying there's a lot of things and maybe I'm just egocentric, which means I think the world revolves around me, which I'm a pretty good guy. But there's a lot of things where we say that you see it on Instagram or like that dance that the kids do where they do this.
The floss.
The floss.
That actually, and Nathan can weigh in on, oh, he's got headphones on. That actually, I saw that at camp when I was with Luis, the bebopping thing, 6 years ago. They called it the Chuck. Kids were doing that
before it was cool.
I'm not. It's a weird thing. I know. Sure, people are like, yeah, right, whatever. But I remember 6 years ago, kids were doing that before Fortnite came out, and it became like a thing.
I know that Fortnite did take.
Okay, boomer.
Fortnite took dances, like dances that were a thing, and added them to the game.
Sure.
So the Chuck might have been like something they saw, and maybe that was like a viral video from because like the Orange Justice one where the kid is like some kid like uploaded that to Twitter and they used it for the game. And I'm not saying the floss is
dude, are you saying the floss is the Chuck
or the Chuck?
It is. It's this thing. It's this thing. And it's such like a boomer thing, right? Like I sound like 80 years old.
We did the fucking floss before it was.
But I'm saying that was like a thing. They called it the Chuck at that camp, and there's kids from all over coming into this place in Michigan. And that was 6 years ago. I saw that, and then when somebody was playing Fortnite,
it was religious camp.
Yes, and
all sorts of homeschoolers.
Yeah, a lot of rich parents is what it was. A lot of rich parents. We had like the grandson of somebody like the Fords or something like that. We had, anyway, the list goes on and on. That's not important. The fact is that I saw this thing 6 years ago. It was called the Chuck. Kids were doing it. And somebody at camp kind of came up with it, and it just passed its way.
Maybe the fucking kid at camp
made it to Fortnite
dance.
I don't know. I don't know where they got it from, but I remember 6 years ago, and then there was just like, oh yeah, whatever. The kids did that at camp, and then somebody's playing Fortnite. I'm like, what the hell is that? Or like kids at hockey games, football games, they'd show like the kids cam were like, oh, here's the song.
Kids eat that fucking shit up.
Yes, and they started doing that. I'm like, I literally was like,
is that the Chuck?
Or like the Leonardo DiCaprio? I was like, oh, hey, no, and I was I noticed it right away, and I was like, and I didn't start it. I just witnessed it happen. I was like, this happened years before, and I'm not crazy. I remember it happening.
Yeah.
And Nathan can validate that.
You get a drink of water, buddy.
Dude.
You remember the Chuck?
Who cares?
This thing,
water, bro. Take a lap.
Yeah, that happened at camp, Spring Hill.
Oh, you don't remember it?
6 years ago. Maybe Gabe better.
Remember the Chuck, bro?
Oh, you don't?
Correct.
Oh,
6 years ago.
Aaron's making that all up,
right?
He is making it all up.
You cocksucker. So yeah, I got that. Gabe's in his room, but he can validate that too.
Sure.
Right. I mean, there's got to be something that you guys have said or you guys have done, you guys have whatever that is now popular.
You were just, maybe we cut this, but we talked about this earlier today with that trend you see on TikTok with Chris.
Yeah.
Chris acts like maybe he ingested some of the East Palestine water.
Yeah.
And Aaron said to me today that he's seeing a trend on TikTok.
I'm starting to see it come around
of people talking like maybe they don't have all the right number of chromosomes that we should have.
Yeah. That's like a thing now.
We'll be back after these messages.
Yeah. run the ad, run the ending credits.
But seriously, Aaron said that he's seeing this on TikTok now. It's like a new trend. Like people are talking like they have special needs.
Yeah. And I just was
they
like,
actually have it, or
no, it's like a thing. I saw.
How do you actually know they don't have it?
yeah.
That was like a
That's good
sassy,
point.
like
That's a good point.
Dylan. That was like a sassy, like prep high school girl.
But no, it's a good point. But I know he's right. He's right though. Like,
Or
how do I know? I don't. But all I know is I saw 2 random videos while doom scrolling. I learned that term recently. But I learned I like.
Oh,
I,
dude,
Wait, did you say doom term?
doom scrolling, dude. 10 years ago, I knew what that was.
Dude, Dylan, I remember
I
me
used
and
to,
Dylan
I
one
used
time.
to dome
Yeah.
scroll through the fucking whatever the fuck, man.
I used to doom
Yeah.
scroll through MP3 Fire and LimeWire.
Yeah.
Nathan's defending me over there. All right, cereal draft.
All right, can we do this off the top of our heads right now?
Let me think.
Okay.
Yeah, easy.
Now we can let's do 4, and we'll go around the room.
You want a pen and paper?
We'll have no, but you have your phone.
Sure.
Notes app it or something.
Yep.
Bitch.
Maybe we'll take maybe this would be the first cut of the of the episode. If you guys think you need like a few minutes to think of,
No.
at least make a list.
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No,
I don't think I do.
cereal?
I don't think I do either.
I don't even like cereal.
Oh damn.
Well, you're gonna have to pick some. You're gonna have to play along here, buddy.
Think about the cereal that you were eating when you ran out at your parents' house and you came over to mine.
Used to
Without-
drink the water from my sink all the time. and one time I drank
See what you did?
water
You see what you did?
Yeah, this is a
from
terrible
the
idea.
sink, and it made me feel funny.
Episode 41. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting a list going here.
All right.
Getting a list
so
going here.
since Chris doesn't like cereal, we should have him go first.
Yeah.
And then we'll go.
What cereal would you have to choke down?
Oreo O's.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
That was not a good one of one. I will say that was a terrible
No.
one of one.
So you're supposed to go low on these drafts, right? You're supposed to go low first.
Okay, so Oreo. I mean,
How about you just rank
that
from
is
fucking number 4, your top 5.
Top 5.
okay. I feel like top 5 might be difficult to do.
Okay, do top 4. Sorry.
All right. We're gonna go Chris. We'll just go from what our screen says. So Chris, then Dylan, then me, then Aaron.
Okay.
And again,
Alright.
it'll be a snake draft, so it'll go
Chris,
the opposite
Dylan,
way.
Chris, Dylan, you, me. Okay.
Yep.
So Dylan's next.
So Chris, what'd you say? What did Chris say? Fucking Oreo O's.
Oreo O's discontinued.
You don't have to say. You don't have to say that.
Reese's Puffs.
Damn it.
Yeah,
That was on my
That's
list.
very good. That's a very good pick. That's a very good pick. That was
Peanut
on
butter
mine.
chocolate.
That was also on
flavor.
mine. So I'm gonna. You
You're
know
gonna
what?
write down
No,
everybody's
I need
now?
to.
Reese's
Yeah.
Reese's
You got it.
Puff.
Yeah, Chris.
Graduating.
I'm gonna go, and mind you, I'm gonna do 4 cereals that I don't eat anymore, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one that I do eat now that I know it would just do terrible in the draft, but I have to go Fruity Pebbles at
Oh yeah.
3.
3.
Had mine, dude. Oh, my
I have to go
gosh.
Fruity Pebbles at 3.
You look-
And again, shout out to Carts. He gave me the idea of cereal draft. He really wanted to hear a cereal draft.
Is he a big cereal guy?
Typical cereal year.
Is he a big
Fucking
cereal guy?
redhead.
He's a big faith guy and a big
Serious-
cereal guy.
Cereal killer. Sure.
Wonder what his favorite.
He
cereal.
could be.
I wonder if he's got.
Ginger O's.
No, special K. No, special K.
Yeah, Special K. That's true.
Anything with Bush Light in it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So my first draft pick.
So the fourth pick-
is actually my top. Is
Dude, you're
golden,
fucking.
golden grams.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Golden grams.
No,
I love-
shot.
Golden grams with chocolate milk. When I was a kid,
Oh, okay. I've never
When I was
had
a-
that before.
when I was a kid,
Even worse.
and they had the free breakfast at the school or whatever, I would get golden grams and I'd say, "Give me a chocolate milk on it."
Damn.
Or the-
Okay.
You can definitely
Grams
tell you're an
smell
only
like
child.
dog, dude.
All right. So it comes back to you then.
All right.
Round
You can
two.
definitely tell he was an only child on that.
Round 2 back to Aaron.
Jesus. Cinnamon toast crunch for sure.
Ooh
Okay.
yeah, that's such a good one too.
So I'm gonna go with Captain Crunch Crunch Berries.
That's a good one.
Very nice.
You're gonna need band-aids for the top of your mouth, but
Yeah, dude.
it is shards of glass. But they're fucking
Oh.
they're delicious, dude.
Pert near Kurt
I,
Cobain.
Oh my god.
I
All
love
right, so
Crunch Berries.
rather than so it's not cinnamon toast crunch, fresh toast crunch.
Oh,
you
They make a
bastard.
French toast version of it.
I was gonna
Damn,
say
know.
French
They
Toast
do, they
Crunch.
It's
do.
so fucking good.
It's the best cereal.
Shit.
It
That-
really.
Well,
That-
it'll be right next to the cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, I remember that. The little breads, they're like little loaves
Oh,
of
yeah.
bread. Can you imagine
Those,
like
those will eat the top of your mouth up too.
Oh,
Remember,
those are
be
hard
careful
boys.
with them.
all right, Chris, a non-cereal eater. What do you got? Let's rattle
Apple
them out.
Jacks.
Apple
Oh,
Jacks.
underrated.
Very
Sleeper.
underrated.
Do they still make that?
Good.
Yeah, they
The
still
little
make 'em.
cinnamon stick dude
Yeah,
and the
on
apple
meth.
guy.
On meth.
Yeah,
He was like
dude.
shredding
Holy
gnar. He was like
yes,
grinding
cinnamon.
rails. Oh my
Dude,
God.
great pick. Great
That
fucking
was
pick.
awesome.
Round
Yeah,
three.
bring that one back. I don't think they made those anymore. Honestly,
No, they do. Apple Jacks is a real
I don't
deal.
know. I believe it.
Round three, back to bees.
Back to Chris. What do you got?
Oh, come on, man.
Two more.
Just think of what your kids like.
I'm going with it's what the hell is it called? It's
You can use your phone if you want to look it up.
You got it.
it's Rice Krispies, but it's frosted Rice Krispies.
What?
It's Rice Krispie treat Rice Krispies is what it's called, and they're
I
like
mean,
little-
that sounds
they're little
incredible.
clusters of Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but sounds good. I'd probably demolish a bowl of it. My next one, fuck. This is like a little bit like, I mean, it's not new, but like, you know, from like us growing up, it's not like an older brand of cereal, but Crave.
Crave.
Oh
the
yeah.
little,
man,
the little,
Crave is
the little
good.
puffs
Yeah.
with
The
the chocolate in them.
K, yep.
Those that
Classic.
shit fucking smacks too.
classic defact chow right there. That's
Oh,
our
yeah.
supplied cereal.
Fuck. I
That's
have
So
a
good.
good. That's a really good one.
Damn.
I'll eat those. Just last time I bought
Oh.
those, I didn't even buy any
Oh.
milk. I just ate them out of
No,
the bag by
Dude,
hand.
it's so good.
Crave is real good.
It's so fucking
So fucking
I have either I know I can get this in the fourth round. So I don't want to use it now because it's gonna be a waste of a pick.
You might do it. You might.
So I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully it
Frosted-
might be
Frosted-
honestly
frosted Cheerios. You going that
no,
route?
it might
Okay.
it might be a fucking
Sleeper hit.
no, not sleeper, but like
Hot
a
take.
hot take. Yeah. I like it.
I
and, like,
got
no,
a really hot take.
no one else does.
Really hot
So
take.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go with. I'm just gonna go with the crowd favorite. This honestly is kind of their. I think they might be overrated, but Lucky Charms
Charms, dude. Okay.
just for the marshmallows.
I think they're overrated.
I
But
think they are
goes on.
too, but just for the brand name, I had to pick them.
respect.
All right, I am going. Seeing as everybody got my. Oh man, yeah. Fruity Pebbles is gone. Golden Grams. Third on my list was Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, they're great.
They are
They're what?
great.
They're great.
That is
Doesn't
it's-
sound
it's-
so
it's-
great when you
it's
say
kind
it
of-
like
It's
that.
kind of bland, but if you're at a hotel,
You know what you
if you're
do
like a
when you're
hotel-
really cracked out? You fucking get your. You guys have like when you guys ate cereal when you were younger. Did you guys have like a sugar, like a silo,
You
silo of
used to put
sugar?
the sugar on those
You
fuckers.
put more sugar on
Yeah.
them.
Hammer it, yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
just
shit!
a spoonful over it.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
why I still
so
have
good.
fucking 60 cavities in my mouth because I used
So
to do that.
good. Just tear up the fucking playground after
All right,
that.
I'm now googling because I can't remember. Like when I see stuff on the shelf at the store, I'm like, you know, I don't even think twice about it. But now I'm having to go through.
It's the last pick, man.
Well, this is the
It's
last.
irrelevant
Third round.
for you.
I'll go with
Last
I'll go with
round.
the nostalgia. I got kind of too loaded up, but I'll go with Cookie Crisp.
Oh, that's really good. That's a good fucking
Cookie
pick.
Crisp.
Damn, I'm surprised that lasted 3 rounds.
I don't really like Cookie Crisp.
It is. That's another one you can just eat handfuls of.
Yeah, you're right, but it just doesn't taste like a cookie to me. It just tastes like fucking carbs.
Alright.
Cereal.
Round 4.
Tony.
Back to Aaron.
Go, Tom.
No, I did.
No, he just did 2 in a
frosted,
row.
frosted Flakes and Cookie
Oh
Crisp.
yeah, okay.
So it's to you.
Oh my god. This is a steal, dude.
I know what you're about to say.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Man,
The
that's
Fruity
so
Pebble
good.
fucking I can't believe
Dude,
it.
I thought of that.
I
I
forgot
thought of that.
about that. Cocoa
I
Pebbles.
was gonna say that, but I couldn't pass up my last pick.
Cocoa Pabliblies.
I'm just gonna have an honorable
Oh
mention, I
man,
guess then.
So this one's a little bit of a fucking curve. Maybe not really a curveball, but you know, some people probably aren't gonna like it. But I
Maybe it's the
remember
one
I used to,
maybe it's the one
I used to eat this shit like it was fucking going out of style. I used to go to I remember fucking go to Family Dollar and get a big giant family box of it.
Yeah.
Honey Smacks, baby.
Dude,
Honey
Honey
Smacks.
Smacks. That's the fucking that was my oh my god, that was it.
So that's
That was my honorable mention.
Honey
No
Smacks.
one.
Is that
I
like?
Smacks.
I fucking. That's the frog logo guy.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. I don't even remember.
Oh,
those-
dude, that was what I was gonna pick.
Those things are so thick with honey, they'll stick to fucking anything you put it on.
You could mud drywall with those fucking things.
Yeah.
I
No,
fucking
is-
bondoed a rust hole in my truck with some honey smacks.
Now, wasn't there another thing called Pops cereal?
Yeah.
Corn pops.
Now
Yep.
those was that similar?
Well, Chris Buzz's pick. Let's see
Oh,
what Chris.
sorry.
Let's finish
No.
your draft. here.
Pops were lame. I just looked them up.
I get my pick.
Yeah, it's your last
Oh,
one.
golden grams.
Aaron
already
already
ripped
picked
it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Penalty.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that's
Fuck.
a steal.
That was gonna be.
That's a fucking steal.
Yeah, that was gonna
That's
be
a
like
great
an
pick.
honorable mention. It kind of
That's
was.
a great pick.
It's the last draft pick, but that and Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa
Cocoa
Puffs.
Puffs.
You guys,
another
you
one,
guys want
yeah.
like a little bit of a hot? It's not really a hot take, but it's like a
Oh,
little.
dude. Did anybody say Reese's Puffs either?
Yeah, Dylan. That was the
Yeah,
first.
I did.
Or Dylan, that was the second pick.
Yeah.
a
What's
little
your
bit of
hot take?
dude? You guys need to try it. If you guys haven't tried this, it's really good. And it's kind of healthy too. Well, it's not kind of healthy; it's really healthy. You take just fucking plain ass Cheerios, not honey oat Cheerios, like just the plain Cheerios, and you throw some fucking peanut butter in that shit,
Mm.
That does sound
Yeah.
good.
and then you just pour some milk on it, and it's amazing, man.
I used to do that with Golden Grams. Golden Graham, man, I was a fucked up teenager, but no wonder I look like a bag of milk right now. Looking like Ben Askren out here without any
Oh
of the
my gosh.
accolades.
All right, so
Anyways,
how's this draft
he's-
working?
I used to melt peanut butter in the microwave, drizzle it on Golden Grams till it's one congealed.
Ooh.
It's almost like a Golden Graham bar, and then I'd pour chocolate milk on that. and just,
Interesting.
like chunk off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. I used to
Like-
put salami on my
That's some very fat boy
my
shit,
honey,
Aaron.
my what are the what are
You
the
put salami on
Hey,
your.
so how
No,
do we
what
do
are-
this
what are the-
draft? Like,
what's-
how does this work?
Oh, we're done. So Aaron
That's
has,
it.
Aaron has so here we go.
But I'm saying, like, how do we like? What's the point of the draft?
Oh, just the listener is gonna maybe in their mind, it'd be great. It'd be great if we had some fucking listener interaction.
Yeah, somebody's
Or, or, like,
holy
if
shit,
we're
you
on, like-
forgot about
I'll
frosted
put a
mini wheats.
poll. I'll put a poll because I can do this. I'm gonna put a poll
yeah,
on Spotify and hopefully on Apple. It works on Apple, but there's gonna be a poll. So when you listen to this episode, scroll down a little bit where you see the lyrics of like a song
The
on Spotify.
description or, yeah.
There's gonna be a poll and it'll say who won the cereal draft, and you'll be able to vote. So do that right now.
pretty sure I did. I don't know.
Actually,
Man. I had some pretty fucking.
Do that when I list this off. So Aaron had, excuse me, Aaron had. Oh shit. Okay. Yep. Here we go. So the first round.
Okay, yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
Aaron had Golden Grams, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and Cookie Crisp.
Yeah. It's a hell of-
Okay.
It's a hell of a lineup.
Okay.
That is a good line, buddy.
I had Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch, Crunch Berries, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Pebbles. Okay. Dylan had Reese's Puffs. It's a great one.
Yeah.
Reese's Puffs, French Toast Crunch,
Great one.
Crave, and Honey Smacks.
Yeah.
Bees had Oreo O's,
Mm.
Apple
Those are-
Jacks,
yeah.
which came out of left field. That was a great
Yeah,
pick.
a good
Apple
one.
Jacks, second round, and then he had
Rice Krispie
Rice
treats.
Krispie treat, Rice Krispies, and Fruit Loops. Which that was
Yeah.
Fruit Loops is a fantastic.
I
fourth
feel
rounder.
like, man, you're losing in the. You're maybe making playoffs. I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like I'm taking.
I'm
it.
on the bubble.
No, I just want to say shout out to Raisin Bran and Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Honey
we can
Bunch
do.
of
Oh,
some
dude, Raisin
honorable
Bran
mentions.
Crunch.
HBO.
So the cereal I
Raisin
eat,
Bran Crunch, I'm down on those little yogurt nuggets, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
yogurt raisin nuggets. Oh,
So the
Those will
cere-
fuck. Those will fuck your mouth up too, real quick.
oh yeah,
honorable mentions. I'll go. We talked about it. Special K, but Special K fruit and yogurt.
hmm
I love
Said
Special
they're
K.
oat clusters,
fruit and
Aaron.
yogurt.
Get it fucking right.
Any more honorable mentions?
Let's go with.
frosted mini wheats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was gonna say frosted.
Frosted mini wheats, they get so fucking soggy. You have to
My-
eat them so quick.
My fucking dad would go to the store. He would ask us, "You guys want
Your
some
dad.
cereal? You want some
Those would be
cereal?
so loud.
You want some cereal?" He'd ask us for. We'd be like, "Yeah, sure, sure." He'd go to the store. He'd come back with fucking frosted mini wheats. We'd be like,
The
what the
worst
fuck
cereal.
is this shit, dude? It's like
Yeah.
fucking sawdust. Like, what the fuck?
Wet newspaper.
Oh, you guys remember honeycombs?
Wet newspaper bites.
Honeycombs. Honeycombs. Is
Yeah.
Honeycombs are awesome.
Oh, dude, fuck Total, man. Fuck, you remember Total?
total. Yeah.
You know what was
Tricks. Nobody
gross?
said Tricks.
Oh,
Tricks.
Silly.
is
Dude,
for
Tricks
kids.
is not there.
silly fucking.
Dude, you know what?
rabbit.
You know what's a good honorable mention is the Chex cereal,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but it's like the
OG
cinnamon one.
checks.
It's like the
Every
cinnamon one.
Cinnamon.
That's
Yeah.
that's getting
It's
Cinnamon
just pretty
Chex?
fucking good.
if you're doing
Oh,
the
dude.
if you're doing the OG checks
Also,
though, that's getting
Cinnamon
covered in-
Life. Remember Cinnamon Life?
Life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What about the
Yes.
fucking Draculos? Or
Count,
the
Count
Count
Chocula.
Chocula.
Count Chocula.
Draculas. What about the fucking Draculas?
Oh
That
my
was
gosh.
that was a good one.
Nobody said Wheaties. Nobody said kicks.
Wheaties sucks
Fuck
balls.
Pumped up kicks.
Kicks. We buy kicks for our kids.
Don't talk shit about Total.
I don't know how they like it.
I don't know. Jury's still out on the kicks for the kids. Man, I can't believe you said regular like OG Cheerios and not Honey Nut. If I'm having Cheerios, it better be Honey Nut.
Have you had the frosted Cheerios?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Frosted Cheerios. Is
I used to
sleeper
do the
too.
sugar. I would do the sugar dump on.
Oh yeah, that's a
Cheerios.
classic. Big
Yep.
spoonful of sugar on the
Yep.
fucking Cheerios.
And maybe we just have to do a total breakfast episode.
What else
We
were we
talk
gonna make
about-
We
another
should
gra-
cook
what-
breakfast.
What else were we gonna do?
Cook breakfast on. We should all like the pizza episode.
What did you say, Dylan?
do like a home
I
breakfast.
thought we were gonna do like another ranking. I thought we were doing two.
I mean, usually we could save this one.
I
They're fucking. Maybe I'm on Quaaludes. I don't fucking know.
More like gay ludes.
I like. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
There's a beep.
In the near, either now or in the future. I said it earlier.
I mean,
Nobody
I don't-
remembered. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't care. We could do
I want to do a Reese's draft.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Of,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know,
what I
the-
was. That's
the
what I was
different
talking about.
season.
So there are
Oh, dude.
there are several.
There are so many
Every
different
Reese's
Reese's.
branded thing
Oh shit.
is included. Yeah.
Mm.
So let me
Yep.
let me go to the bathroom quick,
Okay. Yeah, we'll cut this.
and then we're gonna run a Reese's draft. Everybody, you guys can Google. You guys can fiddle around and figure out.
Yeah.
You know, if you need to research a little bit, because there's probably some that you forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be right back.
Should we reverse it?
Yeah, Aaron
you,
goes
you go
first.
first, then me, then Dylan, then Chris.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, you guys are gonna hate
right.
me. Number one draft pick of a Reese's draft.
Okay.
Not Reese's PCs, like he owns a computer. Not that Reese.
Yeah.
Reese doesn't own a computer store where he sells personal computers.
Reese's.
It's Reese's. The eggs.
The Easter eggs.
The eggs.
All right.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Reese's milk chocolate eggs.
Mm.
Oh,
The
the
milk
milk
the milk chocolate variant.
Mm.
That's
Dude,
all I'm
I'm
gonna say.
sorry.
Number one pick is the egg.
Okay.
The milk chocolate or white chocolate? Sorry, did I?
The milk. The milk.
Oh, I was
So-
about to be like,
and we can do all Reese's variations. So
hey, as long as it says
Reese's Puffs can count. I will
Right
say
here.
that. Thrillist. Yeah, the eggs.
Okay.
The eggs. That's
All right.
That
Sounds
is
good.
number one.
Okay.
Dude, that's a good one.
So number 2 for me is my go-to favorite, and I'll tease it a little bit. It is a bar.
I know what you're talking. I know what-
Reese's Fast
Fast Break.
Break
Yeah.
is
Okay.
fucking goated.
Yeah.
So that shit's fucking obviously. I mean, like everything Reese's is good. Not everything. There's a few things that I don't like, but my pick in the fucking 2023 Reese's draft is fucking dude. If you want to bring, if you want to fucking eat a Reese's the correct way, and like the best, most nostalgic way, give me the Reese's mini cups that are in the foil.
in the gold foil.
What?
Yes,
Yep.
bro.
I don't like
That was on my
those.
list. That was on my list.
I don't like those.
It's a lot of
throw-
chocolate. The ratio
Yep.
is a
Yeah.
little bit heavy chocolate. It's a little
You-
heavy
you
on the
throw-
chocolate.
you throw them
They're
fuckers in the
awesome.
bowl, they'll last like 6 months. Like you can just like munch on
Always
them.
at always at
Yes.
grandma's
You're
house.
eating
Grandma,
those.
Yeah.
you're
Grandma
eating those
Pauline.
fuckers
Grandma
in
Pauline.
July, and they're from Halloween.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna go get a fast break and eat it in 5 minutes. It's like I'm gonna buy this bag of mini cups and eat it throughout a 6-month fucking period.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The
Yeah.
longevity of the product.
You guys don't think the ratio's right? What the fuck?
Too much
It's
chocolate.
heavy on chocolate. It is. If you did a percentage by gram, that's what we really should have done if we were good podcasters. We would have gotten all of the variations, one of each, and then took them apart, scraped the peanut butter out,
I'm sure.
and measured the ratio, because the ratio's got to
Alright.
be right. The egg to me has the best ratio.
Then people would think we had fucking skeletons in our closets if we did that.
What do you mean skeletons?
That's just serial killer shit.
All right, next pick of the draft.
Measuring the ratio of chocolate to the Reese's.
There's going to be
products?
listeners that are not going to hit us on Twitter because they don't have Twitter, but they're going to be saying to themselves in their car in their 8 a.m. commute, he's right.
All right. Bees,
Okay.
double picker here.
Well, I got a lot of
You got back to back.
favorites. I got back to back.
Yep.
Because you
Okay.
you turn around in the second round.
That makes it a lot better. All right. So my first one is gonna have to be the Reese's trees. The white chocolate.
The white
trees.
chocolate
White
Christmas
chocolate
trees.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Damn.
All
Did they
right.
make a milk chocolate variant?
Dude,
Yes,
that's
they do.
that's a hot take.
You think so? The white chocolate?
White-
Really?
Dude,
Right.
I'm sorry. I don't
Who
want
was
to
that?
interrupt you.
Who was that NBA player that they called him white chocolate? Who was that?
No one.
I
Yeah,
don't know
nobody
about
cares.
white
There's a player.
chocolate, but white mamba was Jason Williams.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
Larry
what's
Bird.
your next pick then?
Okay, so my next pick is gonna be the Reese's mini peanut butter cups unwrapped. They're in like a big bag.
it's like
Yeah.
even minier ones. They're smaller.
Yeah,
Those
That's
are yeah,
right.
those are
They're
these.
the-
This
they're
is
like-
yeah.
ice cream
Yeah.
toppings.
Yeah, handfuls of peanut butter cups.
Oh, that does sound really fucking good.
It
Man,
is.
that is a sleeper.
So
All unwrapped.
my next
too.
one is one of the combination ones. So it's called
Ooh,
the
I like
Reese's.
these. A
So
hybrid.
it's called the Reese's Big Cup
Oh,
with pretzels.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
man.
Turn.
I haven't had them. I haven't had them like a lot, but I remember I had them a few times, and I love like the pretzel in it.
Yeah, the
Mm.
big
It's so
big
fucking
cups.
good.
I know there's
It's like
multiple big
it's
cups.
like the salty pretzel, and it
It's
just,
like
Yep.
a
it just
take
goes
5
well.
in there.
I'm
it's just-
gonna second round. I just have to go. I mean, maybe we're thinking a little too hard,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna go OG 2-packer.
Yep.
The OG
Yeah.
2-packer
A
Reese's.
fresh one. You watch the
Reese's.
candy guy in there, like installing them in the shelf.
A6 in the vending machine.
Is
Just the
that-
two bagger.
Snap
at
that
work,
Larry
at,
open.
at work, that's the A6.
Just the OG. No,
That-
no.
it's-
There's no. I wish there was a vending machine at work.
You love
Um,
the little cardboard tray that it
But
sits
yeah,
in.
just the OG Reese's
Okay.
2 cups.
Who's it coming back around to?
It's you. Do you have a double?
I have a double.
You have a 2-picker, yeah.
Oh, because I'm at the top.
You
That's
got-
right. All right. I'm going, and not a lot of people I feel like realize that this is Reese's, but take 5.
It
Mm,
really says Reese's Take 5 on it. So
Yeah. Take
Okay.
5's so
Okay.
good.
Take 5. I'm going to take 5, and then they make individual, and they make a bar version, and I'm going the individual. It's kind of like 2 cups,
Okay.
but they're not cups. They're just lumps of pretzel, and I think there's caramel in there too. Caramel, peanut butter, pretzel. Very good. Man, and my next pick. Oh, this is another sleeper. The Reese's Sticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep. I was waiting for it.
The Reese's Sticks.
I was waiting for
It's
it.
like a Nutty
That's a really
Buddy.
good-
Yep.
It's like a
Yeah,
it's a Nutty Buddy
yeah.
on steroids.
Yeah, it is.
And man, those I haven't seen those in a long time.
It
So
really is.
good.
Shit, we could do an M&M draft.
Oh my gosh.
Not right now.
Just fucking grind out all
we'll
the drafts.
we'll tease it. No,
All
two,
right.
2 drafts in one night is a lot.
I'm gonna go. I think I've only had this one time, but I'm gonna go not Reese's Pieces, but I'm gonna go the Reese's cups with
Oh,
pieces
dude, with the Reese's
inside the cup.
Pieces.
Oh,
Reese's
dude.
Pieces
That
peanut butter
is-
cup so
That
good.
that's some serial killer shit.
Yeah.
That's like some high octane.
Yep.
Like you're
You're
in.
ready. That's a
That's
That's a 4-course meal.
that's a good
That's where
night.
Reese's is starting to go a little out of. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're fully
it's
stimulated.
like why don't
at
you
that
just put
point.
more why don't you just put more peanut butter in there? You know.
Yep, that is.
That's-
But anyways, I'm just gonna go straight up, dude. No one said Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna pull the trigger on it, but I just had to do the ones with
Like
the
that's
inside cup.
that's like another classic. Like obviously it's convenient to have.
It's a great
'cause, like,
movie theater.
You can throw a bag of fucking Reese's Pieces in your pocket. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
melt. You know what I mean? Unless
Yeah.
you crush them all like a
that
fucking
hard
idiot.
candy. That's actually a great movie theater pairing.
Oh, great! Yeah,
You got your disgusting 84 ounce, 124 ounce cherry Coke and your
and then the
big
bag of
greasy,
Reese's Pieces
your
that you
big
paid $5 for.
but with popcorn. With popcorn, that's one of the best things. You got your ultra salty, savory, buttery popcorn crunch, and then you got the sweet. And to me, though, that combo, if somebody's got like some Reese's Pieces in the mix when you're in the movie theater watching Black Panther 5, and
Pouring out.
and then you got your corn and your Reese's Pieces. That's just good.
What
The salty,
fucking
savory,
weird
sweet.
ass tangent are you going on? All right, Chris.
I'm
your
just
fucking
saying.
turn, buddy.
I'm a big fan of like the what you said, like the hybrids. You know, Tony, with the Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup. I like the speedball. You know, the heroin with a little bit of crack in it.
That's what it is too.
It's the little Debbie Ho Ho Reese's peanut butter cup Ho Ho.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like ho ho is similar to a Swiss cake roll, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's like the cupcake, like
Yeah,
the
what was
filled cupcake
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh.
filled with peanut butter frosting with a peanut butter frosting on top.
Fuck.
Dude.
All right, you have another pick, Chris.
Yep, this is the last round.
Yeah, bro.
Reese's crispy crunchy bar.
Mm,
Yeah, bro.
another great pick. Oh
All right,
my
Reese.
gosh.
Look at that thing.
Buddy,
That's
right.
diabetes in a bag.
I'm in Reese's motherfucking Puffs, dude.
Puff,
Nice.
yeah. Run it back. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
any Reese's.
That's true. There's another heroin and crack mixture of Reese's Puffs inside a Reese's cup.
Oh,
That's a thing.
Oh, dude.
I've seen that before. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Dude. And like those XL cups, if you're buying those,
Yeah.
you need to
dude,
check.
there's literally there was like the 5 pounds of candy, like candy bar,
Oh yeah.
or 10 pound. Like I remember they used to sell on holiday. They sell
Yeah.
them down.
It was like a half. Each cup was a half pound, wasn't it? Or is it a quarter pound?
No, I'm pretty sure each cup was like 2 pounds.
Was that what it was?
I don't fucking know. I think Chris, are you googling it?
What's that?
He's not googling it.
I
No,
have
dude.
so my last pick, going
Anyways,
back to a holiday favorite,
Yeah.
the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pumpkins
Reese's
is good.
pumpkins.
That is
Not white
Those are-
chocolate, but the milk chocolate.
man. That and I really like. Oh man.
The egg. I mean, the Easter eggs are the best. The Easter eggs are the best holiday ones for sure.
For sure. I was
bunnies-
and
I was
the
gonna say
bunnies are
Easter
good
egg.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
And I'll-
The Easter version, and then I think the Christmas trees are fucking. Those are good too.
And I'll go.
The pumpkin's definitely the worst holiday one, but it's
Yeah.
still up there.
I'll go a sleeper. I'll do the Reese's Thins
Mm.
for my last pick of it. That was the fourth.
That was
one.
the last
Yuck.
pick. Yeah.
it's a
Reese's
horrible
Thins
choice.
comes in a bag. I
Mhm.
think they're unwrapped. I haven't had them a long time.
No, actually,
Take 'em
they
right-
are good. Yeah, they're individual.
Yeah.
Take them right out of the wrapper and throw them in the trash.
You're down on- You're gonna pick minis over thins?
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, those things are not nostalgic. Those
They're
They're
minis,
not
dude,
nostalgic,
those are-
sure. They're not nostalgic, but man,
Man, that's a horrible choice. there.
There's a reason those have been around for a long time. Is because they work.
oh, we could have. So let me just.
Honorable mention. I think I'm gonna go with. No one did dark chocolate at all. But
Fuck, dude.
the dark chocolate.
Dude, I'm sorry, but dark chocolate or milk chocolate should not be in the draft. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark chocolates for lesbians, dude.
I like dark chocolate.
I know a few lesbians.
I do.
And I'd
I like
love-
dark chocolate.
I'd
too.
love
I'm just
for the
saying, like for a
lesbian
Reese's,
crowd to
like,
weigh in.
Isn't milk chocolate just OG?
No, I
OG?
meant white chocolate. Sorry.
Oh, white
No,
chocolate. Oh,
White
white
chocolate is like the fat from the chocolate. Somehow they get that, and
I don't
that's
care how they make it.
it's
man.
like the hot dog of
No,
meat.
it's just dyed different
Is that what you're
colored
saying?
white chocolate.
no, it's
white
totally
chocolate is
different.
like the penis hot dogs from pigs.
All right, apparently we need to look this up.
You
What
said
is-
it's like the fat of the chocolate. What'd you say?
What is white chocolate? Here's gonna come that.
Yeah,
NBA
white
play.
chocolate is the hot dogs of meat,
I'm gonna have a fucking
or the
stroke.
hot dog.
White chocolate is a confectionery
The
typically made of
chocolate
sugar, melt. Excuse me, melt. White chocolate is a confectionery typically made of sugar, milk, and cocoa butter, but no cocoa solids.
Doesn't sound like it's a fucking.
Mm.
A lot of shit that I don't care about.
Thank
Being
you very much.
completely
Looking that up.
honest.
All right, so
Thanks
Thrillist has this
listening.
article. White cream pink hearts, white
All right.
pumpkins, white chocolate eggs, white peanut butter cups, ghosts, white chocolate miniatures, white mini cups. The snack mix, the Reese's snack mix is big.
Oh, dude, the snack mix is very, very
Like
nice.
trail mix
Did you
just
write
covered.
those down at all?
No.
Okay, I'll do the
It said
editing.
Also,
There's gonna be
Burger
another
King-
poll for Easter.
Burger King used to
Or for
have a
Reese's.
Reese's chocolate pie.
Oh yeah.
I do remember that.
Or just any like Reese's like flurries too.
oh yeah,
God.
that's peanut butter and ice cream, man. That's a good one, especially if
Yeah.
you get salty. Anything that's like really salty peanut butter.
Oh, dude, I got for Kayla's birthday. I bought a ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, a
Oh, yeah.
Oreo cookie
Nice.
blizzard ice cream
Nice.
cake.
Good night. That
Oh,
is.
sweet
Dude, I'll
Mary.
fucking eat that fucker in one sitting.
Yeah, dude, I ate like a bunch of it on her birthday.
I would.
And I had to
fucking
work
just
on
them all.
Saturday,
I'd
so I had to
wake
set.
up and just be in pain of my stomach. Just
Yeah,
fucking
dude, I literally
digesting
had
it all.
to set an alarm and wake up early just to spend an hour and a half shitting. Because like I just had to get the cake out of me. It was horrible.
So you know it was a good episode when the national holidays come at the end
Oh
of
my
the episode
gosh.
or at the tail end.
There's
But
some terrible.
we
national
are
holidays.
doing Tuesday release again. Hopefully, when you're
Yeah.
listening to this, it is Tuesday, so we'll get it right. Because last episode we
We ain't got shit to do tomorrow, boy.
we released. Oh, that's a good idea. Tomorrow when you're at work, I'll just edit. I'll edit
Yeah.
this episode.
You're gonna
I
have
mean, this
to-
is nothing the listener needs to listen to hear, but anyways, last week we did kind of fuck up a little bit. We did national holidays for Thursday, but we ended up releasing on Tuesday, which that's totally fine. But just to run through these quick because we're committed with this. National Pancake Day
Okay.
today on
That's
this
a good one.
February 28th, and again,
Okay.
happy March too, because I'm sure some people are going to be listening to this later in the week, but.
Yeah, we only have 2 days left this month.
This Tuesday, yep.
Made it through February.
If you are listening on release day, it is the last day of February, the
Yeah.
shortest month of the year.
but the longest.
but the
somehow-
longest.
somehow.
yes,
for
but
you
we're through
guys.
it. March has actually, you know what? I think daylight savings is like in a couple weeks.
It is.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so tired that day.
It's on.
Wow.
It's on Minor Anomalies anniversary,
Oh, is it?
12th. Yeah.
what
But daylight savings is gone now. We're not doing the clock thing anymore.
do you
It's
mean?
over.
It's over.
Doing it anymore.
There's no. That's it. You keep your clocks the same for the rest of your life. That's it.
Yeah.
What? When did this happen?
We talked about it on an episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we did.
6 or 8
The
episodes.
last
ago.
time, the last daylight savings
we
that
were-
happened was the last one.
It was this
ever.
past fall. That was it.
Allegedly.
That was it. And I don't know if that's just Michigan or federally.
Wait, that's terrible then.
Daylight savings is over.
I mean, it
Yeah.
is. It's not terrible in the sense of,
Well, I think they like scientifically proved that like it doesn't really make a fucking difference.
but it
And
kind of
well,
does. It kind of
And
does,
no,
though,
well,
doesn't it?
Well, no, it's about like the. I don't know. I forget
because
why.
because
I remember I read about.
in a normal summer in Ontonagon,
Yep.
you know, which by the way, fun fact for you,
It gets dark at like 10:30. That's late as fuck, bro.
but so then it'll be 9:30 now though if
Yeah,
we're
that's
not
like a
changing
long
back.
before it gets dark.
No, I know, but that's a fucking lost. That's a lost hour of sunlight.
Yeah. The
I think that's pretty crucial.
last year.
Yeah,
the
but
se-
in the wintertime, it's going to be lighter out.
No, it'd be the same, wouldn't it? Because if we don't change back, it would be the same as what it is right now.
We don't have that adjustment. Yeah. So last year the Senate. This is thehill.com. I don't know some.
I didn't know it actually. I thought we were talking
The-
about change or doing that.
The Senate passed the Sunshine Protection Act of 2021, introduced by Marco Rubio of Florida. The bill would make daylight savings time, our normal time, effective in early November 2023. So that is this year. So maybe we are going to change back. It's still on my calendar.
Yeah, because I think we need to change, and then after we change in March,
Yeah, because
it's done.
It's in effect right now. Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna go to
Right.
33 states.
Yes. Okay. So so right now it would be 11:30.
Yeah, we should crack down on the misinformation.
Yes.
People are going
okay. So we haven't changed yet. So once we change in a couple weeks here, then it's gonna stay, which I like that. Because again, I don't want
you get one last time to celebrate.
Yeah, and be super tired on that.
Yeah, just be
daylight.
fucking.
No,
we gain an hour.
No, we lose an hour of sleep though. In the spring.
Yeah, because the clocks are gonna go forward.
Yeah,
correct. And I love that's like my favorite time of year because I love making fun of people that are like, oh my god, I'm so tired. It's like shut the fuck up.
It's like you literally got the same amount of sleep.
It's the same people that put ketchup on steaks. It's the same people that.
All right, what's
celebrate Groundhog's Day?
Yeah.
What's another?
So we got National Pancake Day here on this February 28th.
Great day.
We have. I don't know why this is just these days are wild.
Yeah,
it's Rare Disease Day.
I'll just go fuck myself.
National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Chocolate souffle.
World Spay Day for your pets.
Get your animal spayed.
Get them spayed. Yep. National Tooth Fairy Day. Which, by the way, bees. How's the Tooth Fairy business?
Yeah, what's
is that in season? Are you in season yet?
Not yet.
No.
My son's not. I don't know. I don't know what age. I don't remember how old I was when I lost my first tooth.
He's probably going to be that.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close.
Yeah.
He's 6 now, so
yeah,
he's getting there for sure.
He's gonna start.
I feel like I don't know, because does he believe in Santa? Like, are you guys doing that?
Yeah, dude. Of course.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like
in Santa.
Your kid. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Abel is just like shut the. No, I'm sure.
Santa,
a tooth fairy, just put that under my pillow. I'm sure, Dad.
That's another good.
I feel like Abel's gonna be like
skeptical. He is a question.
Yeah. For some reason, I just see him being like, "Shut the fuck up." I'm sure. There's a
tooth
fairy.
You have to be surgical with it. With Abel.
I just feel like I remember that was the first time when I found out.
Yeah. He's like, how does reindeers don't fly?
right. That's what I'm saying.
When I found out that Santa wasn't real, I remember I don't know what age it was. I don't remember. I think my parents, if I asked them, they probably would. Let's just say 7 or 8. 7 or 8. Let's say I was a late
19.
So
you're a late bloomer.
So I remember going to bed, and I remember I don't know if kids talked about it at school, but I was the investigative type. I was like, all right.
Well, yeah.
What's going on? So I'm up. I'm awake. I think it was late. I think they
you had like a fucking shotgun. You're like, I
no.
fucking knew it.
So my door was at the end of the hallway, and my parents' door was on the right, bathroom on the left, and then all the way down the hallway was the Christmas tree. And I remember going to bed one night. They're like, "Yep, go to bed. Santa's coming." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." So I snuck down in the same fashion that I sneak out these windows when anytime there's like riffraff outside. I live in a kind of a shitty whatever, so there's always people slamming doors and whatever and arguments outside. So I'm like, there's been this is the first time my parents are going to hear this, but there was a drive-by shooting at my place a couple years ago. They shot up next
Aaron
door.
got mixed with the wrong people.
Yeah, apparently. So, and then like last month, somebody stabbed somebody like next door. Like I live in an apartment with four apartments in it. Mom, I'm sorry. I know we're gonna have a conversation about this, but fine. We're good. We're good. It's a couple years ago. I wore Kevlar to bed. It's no problem. So,
yeah. Aaron's roommate's the only one that got shot, so it's fine.
So, but anyways, where the fuck was I going with this?
I have no idea. Santa, you're gonna get your parents.
So I in the same fashion that I like looked out the blinds, I cracked my door when I heard some like stuff going on, and I watched my mom or my dad set a gift down under the tree, and I looked at that gift.
Booby trap. Your dad fucking go.
So it's a bear trap, ankle. down for the count, down horrendous. So I looked at the gift. I was like, okay, is that from Santa or is that from mom and dad? I went out the next morning and I looked at that gift that I saw one of them place and it said Santa on it. I was like, that's
Bunch
it.
of baloney.
Jokes up.
That's bullshit.
What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
Mom, come here.
You lied to me. That's what I said. I said my mom remembers this. I said you lied to me, and I imagine I don't know what that is like. That's like for a parent, because Chris, you're gonna have Abel's gonna discover this at some point. You're gonna have to tell him not to tell Lily. You're gonna have to have that conversation where you're like, hey, don't tell your siblings. Like this is between
even Addie
is boys
too,
club.
like such a big difference.
Yeah,
it's like me and Luke.
This is like boys club
Well,
stuff.
that's why you just gotta hold on to the belief of Santa for as long as you can
Until he's
like,
21 years old.
Me and Caleb pitch it hard, and
Yeah.
we're gonna continue.
That's got to be
pitch
so.
it
That's got to be so
kids.
fun though, as a parent.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta hide the wrapping paper. You gotta hide the debris. You gotta
But just
hide
like pumping his tires all day, like Santa's coming. Like you better fucking get to bed.
Yeah,
reindeer are gonna hit the roof.
You
straighten her out.
hang Santa over their head, like
yeah, dude. Like I cannot
November,
wait
December time frame.
Remember that?
Phone out, and you're like, I'm calling them. If you keep fucking up, I'm calling.
Yeah,
them.
there's an elf listening. You fucking little
Like-
bitch. You little bastard. There's an elf in this room right now. You fucking go to bed.
I swear to fucking God, there. No.
You shut it right down.
You remember
Young
that?
man.
I remember as a kid, fully believing this too. You know those fucking websites like SantaTracker.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
He's
real.
like, he's in Saudi Arabia getting shot down by RPGs, but he's on his way. But
ISIS is on him. He's on.
Yeah.
They're on.
But I remember
They're not accurate, but they're on.
I actually have the memory of me like believing and being like, holy fuck, he's in New York. Like we better fucking hurry up. And I think my dad one year, because we were the type of family that we read
Getting fucking
Night Before Christmas.
Yeah, we read that like every night before Christmas.
Yeah.
And my dad,
That's a good tradition.
he fucking we did it too. It was so funny. Like after all these years, we were older.
Yeah.
Like because then the new tradition was like we would just get blasted on Christmas Eve, and like, you guys have been in that scenario, bringing presents down and shit, wasted.
Yeah, Dylan and I.
We should have Luke on to have his story of him knowing that Santa wasn't real.
Oh my god,
we're fucking blacked out, bringing the presents down, and Luke comes
falling
out.
down the
like,
stairs.
Get the fuck back in your like screamed at him. Get back in your room. We're all just wasted. But my dad once. We were in like reading the fucking book, and he did like the whole I got to go to the bathroom, and he went outside and went on the roof of our, we this is when we were building the house in Ontonagon and we lived on Norwich.
Yeah, he
went on the roof and he had like bells, and he was shaking the bells on the roof, and we were like, oh my god, like freaking out.
Yeah,
so stupid to realize like, oh, that's Dad, you missed it when you're taking
Where
a piss.
were you, Dad?
yeah
taking a 30-minute joint to the bathroom.
But I cannot wait as a parent to like have that, like just gas my kids up, like fucking Santa, let's fucking go. Like, you guys ready for Santa?
Yeah, just blatantly lie to them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it,
and it's fair game culturally. You're just like, oh yeah, yep, let it run.
Yeah,
and I feel bad. I feel bad for the kids. You're just like in a super ultra conservative family.
Santa's not real.
Where you're just like, hey, any kids, like your kids are going on the playground, they're running down, they're on the swing set on the slide. Yeah, Santa's a joke.
Yeah,
suddenly your kid's the asshole.
And there's kids wearing white Oakleys with the orange tint.
Yep, white stitching on the jeans.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a couple listeners that are gonna be like, hey, dog, easy
Got
on the white
the
stitching,
got
easy on the buckle.
snowmobile jacket. Got the castle.
frosted tips.
Yeah, if we have any listeners,
Santa's not real, bitch.
If anybody of our listeners shop at Buckle, just hit us on the email.
Yeah,
hit us on Twitter. We got to find a better way to get a hold of listeners. We were talking about this. This is a side note, but man, send a carrier pigeon, a personal text, something. If we're fucking up, we're missing out here. Just fucking get a hold of us. Holy cow, it's unbelievable. Nobody uses Twitter. That's crazy.
I don't know what we need to do. We need to I don't know what we need to do, but
Reddit.
we have 2 more days that are fucking worthless. National Floral Design Day.
Beautiful.
Shout out Joellen, I guess.
Yeah,
she doesn't do it anymore, but
Mm.
National Public Sleeping Day.
Sleeping in public.
Yeah.
Take a nap on a bus.
I've slept in some fucking dumbass places, man. I'll fucking celebrate the shit out of that day.
Yeah, what's your like top 3 worst places you've or like maybe most dangerous or just sketchy places you got to get it while you can. Got to get that.
I mean, I
sleep
feel
while
like you guys being in the military, you
I
probably
mean, if I
slept
could literally
anywhere.
just like slept on the floor
of a
at like
C-130, like just
like a plane or
just-
in the
Just a
sand,
building, a
in
brick
the sand in
building,
the desert, like
hangars.
hey, airplane hangars,
Sleep in
Yeah.
a lot of hangars. I've slept in a lot of hangars.
just with the bivvy. You're just down there.
No, like in a
or in a
parachuting
fucking
harness.
mud puddle in the fucking woods.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like you dig a hole, like
Foxhole.
fucking 4 feet deep, like a foxhole. And, like you
Fighting
get in the
position.
fucker and you sleep in it, and you wake up and it's pissing rain, and like there's like fucking 3 feet of water in it.
I've slept in a gun. Like I've slept on guard duty a lot in a machine.
Oh my gosh.
I had a top 5 experience last night actually on Aaron's couch.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
dude.
Worst
Like-
places to sleep.
Oh, worst place, not best.
I'm just kidding.
Dude,
Oh, we're
you know
saying
how many
best.
parts have been driven into that fucking
Dude,
couch?
even
Dude.
today, we should get rid of it just from today.
Yeah, it was brutal. It
My
smelled like it's
God.
my living room smelled like I live in like
Both of your
apart-
eyes are
a
fucked
three
up.
bedroom apartment that's less than like it's like less than 900 square feet, 3 bedroom, one
all
bathroom.
600
mold
of
and
that
all-
square feet smells like fucking.
Yeah, and Tony
You
and
could
I had
Febreze that fucker.
subs with onions today, big subs, and just mayonnaise and just it was really. I mean, we're good for some potty talk on here, man. We're just just foghorns.
Grab an onion and you wipe the ass of the Navy sergeant or the army sergeant that works at the McDonald's. You know the girl I'm talking about.
It was
I know this
You-
bitch runs McDonald's.
The-
Like it's
yeah.
the name.
Yes.
that St. Ignace McDonald's.
Take a whiff of her fucking gooch. Oh, that's what we smell like right
I mean,
now.
I was sitting. It's on the podcast. I sat down and wafted him.
Yeah.
My nethers.
It's just we're just both seeping.
Yeah.
At this point, we're
It's
not
just
actually.
I know it smells crazy in there right now.
Oh my god!
I can-
It was
why
like
is there a
it was like your
popcorn
it was like your
visualize
bachelor.
it?
It was like your bachelor party. We had 2 bathrooms going. I mean, we had
All
to go
day.
out and get. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
all
like
day.
Those
squeezing both
those
of them.
bathrooms didn't do anything all weekend. Those were the fucking MVPs of that weekend.
That was a brutal. It was that egg bake, that 8-pound egg bake.
It was
that you
good
brought.
though. It's good though.
It was, but Jesus
complain.
Christ.
Oh
dude,
yeah,
that,
and I filled us with eggs, ground beef, and cheese this
that
morning.
one day when we were doing like yard games outside,
Yeah.
Mm.
just constantly. You could at any point of the day you could take a look at the house and there was somebody running, like clenching their ass cheeks, running inside at all times.
Yeah, it was like a full carton of smokes.
Oh
Full carton of smoked that weekend.
Yeah.
That
was
your dad.
those
your,
were fucking
your camel.
Camel Blues. Oh, I
It
could
was-
never smoke one of those ever again.
It was a marathon. I mean, the egg bakes, man. The GFS. Shout out to GFS. Those burgers. You guys remember those burgers? That Chris, your
We gotta
dad,
stop
your dad,
talking. Every
your-
episode we just talk about Tony's bachelor party.
so good though.
different. We've never
Dude,
talked about the
we had the
GFS burgers.
burgers.
I
Yeah,
bought a 10-pound log. It was a big sausage of like normal good ground beef for burgers is 80% protein,
It was like
20%.
70
It
fucking-
was 70-30. And Scott, Chris's uncle, looks over at me. He's like, "This is good meat." And meanwhile, him and your dad are just getting cranked out at the grill, just flopping burgers, and it was a feast.
That weekend is the reason why I have like 2 hemorrhoids right now. I think like
Oh
permanent
my gosh.
hemorrhoids.
Dude, we ate like kings. It was great. We ate and drank like kings.
Yeah. Remember when we golfed? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Run that story for the
I'm just
8th
kidding.
time.
Oh my gosh.
We were so many better golfers. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that. What?
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, looking for maybe a repeat of that in the coming year.
Yeah, even if it's
for me.
not a bachelor party, just us hanging out. Like
Yeah,
obviously
Dylan, I'll pay for half your flight.
some of
I'm
I'll
off for
well, realistically, like you figure everything out. Like how soon, like would we be doing it? Like this summer?
potentially late summer.
we could hang out this summer.
Late summer. We'll hit, like,
Potentially, so it could be later than late summer, or
we'll hit like a late August or my birthday, September. Because
Okay.
it's still nice enough. up
that'd
here.
be like almost perfect.
Yeah. So just shouting it out there, just throwing it out there. Maybe a bachelor party in the works.
Or just a party.
Yeah. Golf outing, fishing outing. God, that was
A
sick.
faith in person
Yeah. out fishing. Set up the podcast out by that little pond, catching pike.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! I gotta get it.
Well, I'm fucking hitting
That
holers.
on Lake Roland.
Absolutely destroyed the cornhole game.
Well,
All right.
you guys, what do you guys think? Has this been a successful 41?
Holy shit!
Shout out Slim, Dylan Morris. That was his football number in high school.
41.
41, yeah.
Nice. 10 episodes away from Area 51.
Ooh, that's gonna be a spooky one.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be
9 from 50. We got a
uh,
couple weeks,
yeah,
a couple months here until we get that big 50.
Yeah, crazy. Honestly, shout out to us. Fuck everybody
Yeah,
else. 40
honestly.
episodes. They're like, oh, I got a podcast. I got people from work listening to it now.
Yeah.
And I downplayed it. I'm terrible for the podcast. I'm like, look, listen to it. Check this episode
Yeah,
out.
we
If you
should
like
all
it.
be just piping our social medias with it.
Yeah.
I've been putting it on my Snap story.
I just like
on
when
release
people find
day.
it.
On release day, I'm throwing that shit up on Snap story.
Yeah, I started it now.
I'm
but
calling into radio shows.
I just
They're thinking I'm putting out an opinion on what they're talking about. Like, hey, failure has finest hour.
I just love it when
I hate Chinese people.
oh my gosh. I just love when people listen to it, they stumble upon it, and like, oh, I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
And then they're more interested.
It's
And
hard to stumble
for,
on it.
For
though.
me, it's sure, but for me, I'm a pretty fucking popular guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
So-
well,
so they're
thanks for
like,
listening.
I didn't know you did a
Popular.
podcast. And they're like, I was like, yeah, it's just a little thing. We got like
This
40
dude cooks
episodes. Like
chili.
40 episodes. Holy shit. So they run it. But no, it's yeah, promote the podcast. Tell your friends, I guess. Right.
I'm a header, boys.
All right, man. Yeah, I think we're shutting her down. Tony's going outside to cut one loose or something. Oh, we got to do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. We're going to do the outro song.
We're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little, less editing for my sake. We're gonna do the outro song live. I don't have a pick, so it might not sound.
Wow, you guys didn't plan this at all.
Oh.
No, apparently you didn't plan it because that shit's out of tune.
Mm.
God. Oh my God. God damn it.
Play Freebird.
Freebird. I'm not cutting this either, so fucking deal with me tuning my goddamn guitar. Hold on, let me. All right, let's fucking just crank this up.
Do it, man.
All right.
Get this thing loud.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour. Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour. Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour. Remember when I fucking blew the lid off that place?
Dude, I turned.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour.
Reese's Pieces. White chocolate's not a real Reese's Pieces.
Fuck you.
Wrong about that.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its finest hour. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the brewery. Stacy's mom has got it. Thanks for listening. Failure at its finest hour. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Oh my god. Thanks for listening. That's where you're at its finest time. Got it going on. It's all I want, and I'm waiting for school. Thanks for listening. Beverly Hills ain't where you're at its finest hour. Oh my god, dude. I could barely sing it because it's so fucking funny. Beverly Hills.
Episode 41. Good night.
Rolling like a celebrity. I said Chevrolet.